Good morning, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Zeus, Master of Olympus. It's eerily silent here because I just alt-tabbed to start recording. So, this is the second attempt at this video I've made last night in the middle of the night, like at about 2 a.m. I was really excited to just charge ahead and go for this and do this, but this is a monster colony. This is crazy. This is like a monster colony because it is huge in length, we've got a lot to do, and there are actually two monsters here that we've never seen before. So let's get the lay of the land. First, we have a choice of what colony to do. There is Taris or there's Ithaca. Now, I've read the impressions guides about these, or hints and tips, I should say, because they just say the same thing over and over, really. Put your granary here on accept, put this granary here on get. They just say that sort of stuff over and over. Anyway, Taris, as far as I can make out, so Taris, they say, some may say that Taris's fertile fields are lovely sights. We see only grapes and herd animals that will ultimately allow Sparta to develop a stronger army. All right, maybe we should be reading this with the tough man voice that they're doing in the dialogue. So Taris is quite a small, cramped colony. Some interesting building there, probably because you do have so little space, so you're doing a lot of weird contours and a lot of weird designs. However, your goals at Taris are actually quite simple. You'll get in and out pretty quick. When you go back to Sparta, Taris, they'll trade you some stuff, but they won't be that useful. On the other hand, Ithaca, who I was already really interested in, because it's an island, a tree-covered island, perfectly suited for the base of a Spartan navy. Now, I wanted to do an island for our whole trireme patrols and all that kind of stuff. I just like the island maps a lot. Ithaca is crazy. Ithaca has an obscene amount of things to do. Ithaca by far is going to be the biggest, longest, it's like a boss mission, craziest colony that we've seen. And your reward for it is they trade really useful stuff, like they'll buy wheat, they'll sell us marble, very good stuff. So it looks to me like impressions give you a choice, easy or hard, and a small reward or a big reward. And it's actually loaded with content. Taris just has like Hercules in it, which we've seen a million times. Ithaca has a whole new hero we haven't seen, two monsters we haven't seen, and just ask for a bonkers amount of stuff. So I'm going to do Ithaca. Now, last night when I was trying it, I was a bit delirious. I was so tired. And I tried to, like, rush it because I was thinking, let's see if we can do... What's fun about this episode is, like, going speedily. And it was just a disaster. It just wasn't that fun. So I'm redoing the whole thing, and we're going to take our time. And if this ends up a monster-length episode, well, I can think of no better, more fitting colony than Ithaca for that. So we're going to be seeing Ithaca. As for Taris, I don't know. Maybe I'll do a bonus episode. In the previous campaign, we ended up seeing both colonies. And I believe this is the only other time in the base game, maybe, that you see a mutually exclusive colony decision. Like, we'll never see Taris if we don't click this. So I don't know what we'll do about Taris. Thoughts pending on that. But for now, let's do Ithaca and see what we got.
Ithaca is the perfect spot to build a powerful naval base. If Athens has a strength, it is the Athenian fleet. Our army is already vastly superior to the Athenians. If our navy can overmatch the Athenian navy, Athens doesn't stand a chance. When we have some triremes built, we should test them out by attacking someone. Unfortunately, Ithaca, home of the great Odysseus, has its problems. Cyclops is coming to the city looking for revenge. He is enraged with Odysseus because the hero hurled a pointy stick into the Cyclops' only eye. Luckily for the Cyclops, Athena managed to pluck it out, and he eagerly anticipates settling his score with Odysseus. Scylla, too, is nonplussed with Ithaca's hero. Imagine, sailing past the beast and only offering 6 soldiers for her to eat. That's just barely an appetizer. We'll need to find Odysseus to rid the land of these creatures. Scylla's master, Hermes, is also in the area, making life difficult for the city of Elis. Hermes is extremely attached, in an embarrassingly emotional way, to Scylla. If Odysseus can turn back Scylla, Hermes is likely to leave Elis alone, and the city will be extremely grateful.
That's quite funny. Scylla is gross. Scylla, we're going to see. So, Slayer Monster is going to be Cyclops and Scylla, and they've already told about it here in the dialogue. They say here, with so many monsters in the area, you might find that you need to ask for goods from your allies or to take them from your rivals. So, my decision to speed through this before was grounded in actual mission design. You kind of need to rush this hero because you're going to have 2 monsters at once just messing your stuff up. Caledonian bore level horror. Also, because we're on the hardest difficulty, I think there's going to be some natural disasters here as well, and more regular because we're on the hardest difficulty. So this is brutal. So the idea of getting set up quick is something I'm still going to try to do, but you know, we won't rush the actual episode. So, yeah, by the way, Odysseus. Odysseus is the final hero. We have not touched or seen anything with Odysseus. Now, it's quite interesting that he's buried off here in an optional, mutually exclusive colony in one of the last adventures. And I know you got a choice. You don't necessarily play all the adventures linearly, but this is a difficult adventure, so they're obviously expecting you to do this later. In a mutually... Like, if we do the other one, you just see Hercules. And also, think about it. All the other heroes, like Jason, and they have their own, like, adventure based on them. There is no Odysseus adventure. Maybe that's what the DLC one is. You know, it's called the Odyssey. But anyway, just crazy. I mean, we were talking before about stuff hidden off in little corners in games. I mean, look at this. This is so far away, and it's so easy to miss. Especially since it's a harder mission, so therefore I think a lot of people wouldn't opt to pick this. But okay, so, ruling Delos, we have to attack them by the Navy, I think. In my aborted episode, I didn't get that far, frankly. But so these two down here are kind of the same objective, and the two up top are kind of the same objective. So you might wonder, well, WP, this doesn't look that crazy. It's just a hero and some triremes. But remember, triremes are wood, they're armor, they're a lot of employment, and you're going to see the hero wants elite houses. So, triremes plus elite houses, that's basically a fully developed city. We're making a full city here, which is pretty nuts. Okay, so let's check this out. Now, here's the colony. We're going to mouse around. We start with this small spit of land, this long road that comes down, and then it just suddenly stops. So, there is no through road here, which makes me think that traders might just come in and out of the same spot. Which means we can get to our yearly cap of sales pretty quick if we put a trading post up here. That's what I'm guessing, unless they're all peers. Let's have a look. Ah, they're all peers, of course they are. There is no land trading, that's why this design is the way it is. Okay, well, I don't know where the boats come from. They're all peers. We will want to set some of these up, though, because if we have a look here, we have no fleece, we have no olive oil, we have nothing for elite houses, no wine, nothing, guys. We've got to do it all. All we have are fisheries and urchins. And I'm telling you, this is a boss colony. Scylla, okay? Scylla is like the Kraken. She is a waterborne monster. She's essentially a water hydra. In fact, if I just play this forwards for like a couple of days, she will come immediately, alright? So, Scylla is in our city. We will soon feel the stings of this horrible monster's bite. And Odysseus' hall is available. We must construct it to bring the traveler. So check this out. Oh my god, that was moving fast. She looks amazing. I think the animations look absolutely incredible. She's got this cool, like, whale bottom. But yeah, she's... And again, this is that thing. You know, doesn't she look like one of those old... She looks like a claymation or something. Like, stop-motion old movie monster. She looks so crazy cool. It's horrible. Look at the faces. Look at the faces. That's just... Oh, my lord. Quite reminiscent dialogue of what we've heard before, I think. But here, so check this out. Scylla. We've seen a good deal of these now. The Sphinx. I think some of these are Poseidon. Spoilers for Poseidon, I suppose. The six-headed Scylla bites and launches magic bolts. She usually works for Apollo, and the hero Odysseus has the best chance of defeating her. So, there you go. So we've got Scylla. Now, the other monster, the Cyclops, I believe appears much later. And ideally, what you want to do is get the city to a level that you've dealt with Scylla already before the site, because if you have both, it's going to, and natural disasters, it's going to be bad. So, back to our resources. I'm telling you, this is a hard mode colony. We can't produce anything that we need except fisheries and urchins, and she will Caledonian boar style, Kraken style, destroy every fishery we put down, every urchin cave we put down. She'll go mental with this stuff. So, that's so bad. We've got to get up to elite housing with nothing. Nothing, I tell you. Look at this. So, there are olive presses and wineries, but we can't get the grapes. So, we'd have to buy grapes to make our own wine. We can cut down the trees, so the trees here are good. But, I mean, how useful is that to us? So, anyway, so let's look at the geography a little bit more here. We've got this long road that suddenly terminates. So what I did on my other episode was I built a road up there, which, you know, will allow us to get to a fairly nice open spit of land here. Now, this is where I tried to do my housing before, and it failed. So I don't think I'm going to do that again. I think we'll put elites here, maybe. This looks like some good space for elites. There's also this cool island over here, and I put my palace up on this. I think I'm going to do that again. This is just so good for a palace, isn't it? So we'll put a palace here straight away with a maintenance post. And anyone who invades, they're going to have a hell of a time invading. We're going to have a hell of a time getting the rabble. No, the rabble come from the houses, not from the palace. It's just the flags are only assignable once you have a palace. So I don't know, unless we get invaded with navies or something, that would be pretty bad. But yeah, so, you know, the palace will come to this island, and I built a road all the way along here, and then we have this water crossing. So I don't think that will be cut off from the labour pool. Let's... Wow, we don't even have a labour pool yet. But anyway, so Palace Island, and I might beautify that or something. We could put the Heroes Hall up there. Then what else have we got? We got more... Well, so this was the elite housing. Then here... Another small-ish island, which again would be really good for fisheries and stuff. But honestly, I spent a while playing this, just trying to compete with these fisheries, just replacing them constantly, and the money we spent was obscene. And then finally down in the bottom right, there's this other little island. So what is the one thing we have going for us? The one thing, and this isn't even a guarantee, okay? The one thing we have going for us is we're rich. This is the richest we've ever been at the start of a colony. Oh, everything's happening here. This is crazy. We got 36,000 drachma. So being rich makes me think this time I want to try this episode differently. And that is, I want to look, can we import food? We can import wheat. That's it. We can't import urchins or fish. Oh, I swear back at Sparta we can import the fish. I was going to say, let's just buy the fish. We can buy wheat, though, from Sparta. So I'm thinking we will get our food set up nice and quick. And we will rely on wheat imports. But the thing is, they're all peers. So the peers are going to get destroyed as well by Scylla. Unless what we do is we have local granaries that pull the stuff off of the pier instantly. Now the price of a pier is 300 drachma. So we can potentially put how many down? 100 of these down? 1,000 of them down? No, 1,000 would cost 300,000. Yeah, we can put 100 of them down before we're out of money. But we have to do it. We have to put piers in for everything. For the fleece, for the whole lot. So I don't know about that. That's going to be tricky. Now, there's also the matter of housing. Now, I've got a cool idea for this, at least. Now, I did something really wacky and stupid that ended up biting me in the arse last time. I'm going to do something wacky and stupid here again. And if it bites us in the arse, then fine. We'll just deal with it. Now, this island, what do we want to do with this? Well, I think what would be cool... And I did just test this before recording. I think what would be cool is if we put a water crossing here. We cut down the trees in this marsh. Those are okay. Put a road up from this rock. And get rid of that. Oh. Well, okay. See, again, every time... It's so easy to see in edit that these roads curve. But when I'm playing, my cone of vision is so tight. It's so... Like, what I'm focusing on is such a small ring, I've come to realise. Like, I feel like I need to sit back or something. I don't know, get a wider view. But anyway, okay, so we're going to pull this road here. Now, why are we doing this? Okay. Because what I want to do is I want to do a forced walker that uses this island to go home. Deadly serious. I think this is going to be amazing. So this is what we're going to do here. We're going to kill these... We'll bring the road down, like even roads are expensive in Olympian. And then I don't want to break too many trees, because... And this isn't just for frivolous, fun stuff. I kind of don't want to break too many trees, because I want to... Alright, we got to break those. I want to put, you know, tree cutting, timber industry here. So there you go. So there's a road back. And then, finally... Well, we'll clear all of these. So we'll clear all of this, and all of this, and all of this. And we'll bring the road up like so. Oh, see, it kinked again. Stop kinking. Well, okay, hold on. There we go. Let's do that. Okay. With a roadblock there. So, not there. Jeez Louise. There. Right. this is going to be our housing block. We're going to do... So, because basically, here's what I tried a couple of times just now. Not in the aborted episode, but just before this. I wanted to put a housing block here, like a standard housing block, but I found they were all too... I mean, you probably could. So, one of the problems I had before was I built all my stuff out here. I thought, this is cool, we'll be in the center of the map, we'll be on an island, blah, blah, blah. But do you remember the one issue we had at Corsaira? Was getting all of the people to emigrate all the way over. I even talked about doing that little shanty town just to get people in immediately, because Sparta is going to try and give us gifts in a second. We need storehouses employed. I built a ton of stuff, and by the time the people moved in, to not just work in the storehouses, but even to work in the maintenance post, everything started breaking. Like, I had loads of fisheries and urchin caves and stuff, and they broke immediately. We lost a whole granary filled with wheat and everything, because even the maintenance posts weren't employed. So this time, I want to get people in houses as soon as possible. As soon as possible would technically be up here, and I did try to put a housing block up here. In fact, we could put a really simple housing block up here. And then we could do the forced water one later, maybe. We could do like a line, a housing line. Just to get us on the move here. No. Let's do it. Let's do the housing line. Okay, so we will have houses as close to the exit as possible, right? So we'll have a house there, there. I have come down from the future. Okay, hi guys. Right. Remember what I just said? Oh, in the previous attempt I did something wacky. We're going to do something wacky here again, and if it bites us in the arse, we'll just deal with it. Yeah, it bit me in the arse. So I proceeded to record an hour-long episode. I'm going to be very honest about this. There's an hour of me talking randomly about the game, playing, building a city. Here, I'll show you in the background. This is the city that I built, and it all fell apart. This mission's really hard. You can't do anything fancy. I have a new idea. So we're doing take 3. I'm giving you a glimpse of the episode that was, but I'm cutting now. So this is actually, there are going to be 3 attempts at this damn thing. But I got a really good idea. I've got my game face on. Let's try again. Okay, we're back. Look, here's the city that I did. Not in black and white. We're live again now. Right, so I'm going to hit replay mission. And you'll see I'm insanely in debt. So here's the big problem I just had. I talked all about how we're rich and this is amazing, 37,000 drachma. We run through that. If you try to do something fancy like this water block, I really like the idea of there being houses and there's multiple water crossings and you go along and maybe an Agora peddler's moving along here and Scylla sometimes is around. But it's rough. I also tried a trick here with the gathering of urchins and fish. So I gathered urchins in this bay here and Scylla would go there a lot. But I also gathered there's a sneaky little node over here. I was gathering on this shoreline here, this node. Now, for Scylla to get here, it's kind of annoying. And these guys were well protected, but our people did not live very near there. So the granary, they had to go off-road, they had to do a bunch of annoying stuff. So I'm thinking, right, what we're going to do is we're going to live on the central island again. Now, the problem with the central island on the original run, let's put our palace back down with its water crossing. The problem with the central island was that by the time everyone got to move in, we were losing gifts and things. Well, that's fine, because what I can do, give him his maintenance post, is I'm going to do the shanty town idea. So that's my thought, and we're not going to do anything too fancy. So there you go, 2 water crossings. So we're going to have a shanty town. By a shanty town, what I mean, literally, is we're going to spend 200 drachma. That's like not too much. We'd spend that on park, right? But each one of these houses is going to have like 8 people in it. And that will be enough for us to immediately have a granary and a storehouse ready for our initial gifts. Because what's going to happen here is Sparta is going to give us some gifts and we don't want to lose those. So then I want to set those up. And I think the fishing around this bay was pretty good. But then I do want houses here. It's a tough map. There's not much space to do things. So here we go. So let's build this here. Let's clear these. Clearing the trees is not a problem. We'll clear these trees along here as well. The other thing that I really need to do is I need to get my industry going fast, but one thing at a time, right? Because I appreciate you guys haven't actually seen half of my struggles on this map now. So there we go. So let's do these, right? Now this is 5 sets of urchin gatherers. This is enough for a block of townhouses. We know this. As long as Scylla doesn't destroy them all. But we do know this. So let's clear these trees here as well. And let's put a maintenance office down. Oh, that's cool. Right among those trees. I've never had a look at that good. So then they'll have a granary. And the granary, I want our houses to use straight away. So we're going to draw our houses in. Now, let's get rid of this. Oh, also, to be very clear, our main export here is... Oh, God, I always mess that up for some reason. Here, is marble. Marble, I guess, and wood too, but we can't sell the wood right now. But we do need to gather wood. Sparta's going to start asking for it, and we need to have some on hand. Oh my god, we need so much here. We could do the import bronze, export sculpture thing for money as well, but I don't think we need to go that far. And in fact, if you have a look here, there is mythology. There's Apollo, Ares, and Hephaestus here, which is crazy. I mean, where would you put all of these people? The one that's most interesting probably is Apollo, who we haven't seen in this adventure yet. But if you guys remember, Apollo will actually kill monsters. So I don't know if he can sail out and fight Scylla for us. But where would we put him? And we would have to import everything for him. We'd have to import a lot of marble, all the sculpture, all the wood. We'd have to hire artisans. It would be rough. So I don't think I'm going to do that. And besides, we have a new hero. We have Odysseus. We've never seen Odysseus. So it'd be cool to actually summon him. So anyway, so yeah, we need to do marble, right? And so I'm going to... Our first excess population, I'm going to get on the marble. But we need a good housing block. Like, that's the beating heart of the city. One strong housing block that I can evolve quite well is everything. All right? So, I need to draw a block that doesn't interfere with these... urchin gatherers. I almost said fisheries and thought I made a mistake, but no, they are the correct thing. The houses, the closest they can be is like along there or something, but that's not very good. What if there is a way over here? Here we are with the goddamn water crossings again. Oh, that might... No, that's a rock there. Just to interrupt real quick, watching this back now, editing the final thing, it's amazing to see what this place looked like when I got here. Guys, by the end of this is a long episode, as you can see from the timestamp. By the end of this area is going to look unrecognizable, and it's going to be really cool. One of my favorite areas ever. Like, if we can get them to that shore over there, that would be pretty good. Can we get them... Hold on, we could cross here? And then here... Oh, we might be onto something. This is new. I haven't done this before. So we've wasted a bit of cash here. Basically, I don't want this road here. I need space for houses. Oh, so our amazing maintenance post is going to go. Sorry, guys. But now we're on this shoreline here. And is this going to... See, Scylla's going to come and she's going to break all this stuff. But what can we do? There's only space for one there. Oh, I really thought... Oh, look, there's space for a bunch here, though. 1, 2, 3. Ooh, this is good. Oh, guys, I kind of... It's really weird playing this 3 times through and doing totally different stuff every single time. Okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4. This actually gives us 6. Can the maintenance man get all the way into those? I think he will be able to, actually. So that will be a road out to the granary. And we can actually pull the road out to the granary anywhere we like. So maintenance man in these trees. Oh, can we do the thing again? I mean, kinda. It looks pretty good, doesn't it? Nice, yeah, he's right back there. Oh, this is like Alaskan wilderness or something. You know, lots of fishing and ocean-based industry. Beautiful trees and timberline nearby. Alright, so I think he will get the whole way there. That is 5 urchin gatherers. They're all going to gather from... They're going to plunge into this pool here. Now, Scylla is going to be horrendously annoying. But... Oh, do you know what's kind of interesting? What if she can't get through these gaps, these tiny little gaps? And therefore, she has to go all the way around the island. That would distract her for a long time. I don't know. We'll just see what her behavior is like. Now, a key thing to know is that piers she will not destroy. I have discovered this. So she won't break our piers... So we can get our trading in very fast as well. So even though essentially this food is going to be completely unreliable, we can import wheat, not just from Sparta. They will sell us barely any. Well, okay, so last time I tried this, I had the piers over near this water, and I had it, like, buried right out here. I had a pier way out here thinking Scylla can't get to it. But she could get to the urchin gatherers near there. She never destroyed it anyway, so that was irrelevant. But by putting it out there, the boats had the trade ships had a long way to go. If we get the piers central to the map instead, we can import, I think, probably a lot more wheat as well. So, in fact, up here, this will probably be a pier to Sparta. Yeah. And then maybe we can get another pier somewhere along there. Hell, we could put a pier along here, near where that maintenance post is, if we clear those trees. And then that gives us a flow of food right through this line. Okay, good. Right, let's get on with the housing block here. So, we've got a bit of width, but not too much. We've got lots of length. So what I'm thinking is we'll do a long, thin one. So, let's get our houses. And this has got to be a good design here. So, we will do... one. Actually, this is probably the point where we save. Attempt. Because I'm back to building where we failed before. 1, 2... So, we'll do a design where there's like a fountain. See, that's already crap, isn't it? Because that's too close. Okay, so let's clear that out. Let's get this road here. So basically, this is going to be avenue, probably, or boulevard, one of those two. Probably only avenue, because I don't know how much space we'll have. Plus some road next to it, okay? So then there would be a house on the inside like this. We'll have a fountain, and we'll have another common house here, okay? So we're going to draw... So we'll do our technique here. Okay, so how much does it cost? It costs 5 drachma to place some road down. We know that the water fountain guy goes 27. So 27 times 5... Let's make sure we get this right here. Is 135. We'll know if we're wrong if this doesn't let us draw out. So we will draw a square out. And we will go up to 135. See, is it... Oh, well, what is going on here? Hold on. What? That is not where I started the road from. Whoa, that's so weird that it's doing that. Okay, well, we just need to not click in the... There you go. 135. It is that. So, good. Now, this rock and this shore is going to kind of impede us on the other side. Like, how many houses... We can't even get any houses over there. Ugh. So, what we could do is we could... You're not going to let me delete that. Really? You're not going to let me undo... So what exactly did you undo when I did that? So, what if we draw... 70 out, okay? No, not 70 out. Let's draw 80 out. So that gives us 55 more before we have to turn around, right? So then we can come up here to there, 55. And now we can... No, we're still too close to this rock. This is too annoying. This rock is so annoying. What if we come up a bit more? Yeah, let's try and go way up. Let's try and go up, 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 up. So, like, along this rock here, for example. Yeah, I think we'll have space up here. Right, so... so we'll go... There's going to be a row of houses. Road plus avenue or whatever. And then interior house. And then a fountain. And then another house. And then road plus avenue or whatever. So there we go. So that's the width of the block. And now we draw 135 up. Except there's trees there, so hold on. How much money? We were barely wasting any money. I mean, we do have a lot of money. I made a real mistake before with not getting the marble selling and so on. Well, there's been a real rigmarole getting set up here. Okay, 135 up. There we go. Yes! And then you can come around like this. That's 135. Now, those water carriers, that should be perfect length for those water carriers. I do want to pause here real quick. So, we're doing 27, right? 27 up, 27 down. That's 54 total for the full way around. That's what I've been building, 54, and it seems to work. I have, however, read online that 54 is not the best number. 52 is the maximum safe length, and I assume that -2 is something about when they go counterclockwise, because, you know, they lose that extra tile of space when they go clockwise versus counterclockwise. So this is probably ever so slightly big. In the future, I will augment this. Instead of going 27 up, we'll go 26 up. And then we hit the magic 52 instead of 54. But yeah, this is some kind of nerdy math stuff. Maybe someone will appreciate it. And I just want to be as accurate as I can to the game. The result of shaving that one extra tile off is the water carriers will go around whether they choose clockwise or counterclockwise, always. We have lost some space for a house, but only one. That's not too bad. So then we will avenue the outer ring, I guess. Because we have the money for this. So avenue all the way along the outer ring. Do we need to avenue these bits? I mean, not necessarily. Okay, so the Agora will be on the southern side, since I anticipate the granary to be somewhere near there. Yeah, see, and it's a really good thing we got rid of the road along here. It would not have worked. So then what we'll do is we'll have our culture on the side. If we shave these corners out, since the culture won't need it, we can have, like, a gym and a podium. Well, we don't necessarily need to put the podium in just yet. But actually, I think I will. I think I want these guys to evolve very well, very quickly. We will need maintenance for the loop. We will need tax for the loop. And tax near the culture is good. And then, oh, will an infirmary fit there? Oh, man, so close. So close. Can we fix that in any way without sacrificing the length of the loop? I guess we can. We can just shift. I mean, that's going to cost a house. I'd rather have the infirmary on this corner anyway. Alright, so we move this along here. Come on, unpause. Right, let's shift that infirmary there so that no one's really even that close to it. What the hell did I just remove? Oh, a podium. Well, let's not do the podium yet. We don't need to employ people in that podium. Right, this is pretty good. We'll get a lot of houses here. So these, I'm basically banking on putting these all the way up to townhouse. And do they need anything else? Not for now, no. And that should be okay. Now, they'll have a road out of the Agora out the back here with a roadblock. She will have the granary very close to her. Let's put the granary like that. I've been wanting to do this for so long. So actually, let's kill that. Get our nice, happy little plant there back. There, like this. Oh, I know I'm being kind of delicate and careful here, but guys, we need to be. We really need to be. So a storehouse. So, here's the thing. Last time I did this, I mean, I went more crazy than this, frankly. But last time I did this, the time it took people to get all the way on these roads, all the way down, they could not fill in these jobs, and we were screwed. Stuff was breaking, maintenance wasn't there for it all, it was just awful. So, why did I start my shanty town there? So we're going to have a shanty town. The shanty town's purpose is only to give people houses, to teleport them, essentially, across the map to start maintaining our stuff, to get our storage base so that we don't miss any gifts. And then we're going to delete the shanty town afterwards. So this is the shanty town strategy, and hopefully it's okay. And by teleporting the labor across the map, we can accept the fleece, which will get teleported across the map as a gift, and we'll be okay. Alright, now that's a little bit tricky. I don't think that's really what Impressions had in mind, but there you go. Now, unfortunately, because of I did it all under pause, but I guess because we unpaused a couple of times, this front wave of people are still the wave that are going out there, but I suppose that's fine. Right, let's get more houses in. So those, and there can be a road out, or that could be for beautification, I don't know. Scylla. Oh my god, there we go. We only just got the Scylla message. Oh, and here, so check it out, guys. Let's talk about Odysseus here. Oh, look, we're really near the palace now. Oh, look, of course, we got to build a road there as well. That's good. I'm already feeling much better. Okay, so check this out. Mythology. Odysseus. So what does Odysseus want? Of all the versions of this video, I don't know what I've said yet. But here, so check it out. We need great popularity. Popularity is that score that I've talked about a couple of times, like giving infirmaries to elite houses and stuff like that. Which we'll actually want to do. I don't know whether it really matters, because we will be going to elite houses. He wants elite houses as well. But the thing is, I think we could just mess with like wage rates and taxes. We can just stop taxing people for a second, and then they'll be really happy with us, and then we can summon Odysseus, and then you can put the taxes back. There's also a really cheesy thing you can do with the elite houses on this, which is you can take any empty stretch of land. I'm not going to do this technique, okay? But we could put some monuments around. We could do a circle of... Should I spend the money on it? Yeah, let's demonstrate. So we do a circle, right? And you have an elite house that's going to go in the middle of the circle. So we need to bring that road in by 1, right? So you do a circle, and then what you do is you do boulevard. Like this. Like this. Like this. Like this. I don't know, whatever. I'm just trying to say, beautify the area, right? You got the 4 statues. You can place him. Oh, whatever. We need the juggle oil and stuff. But anyway, once you've placed him, you know that technically for a moment, even before you give them culture, before you give them anything, they're there, they exist for a minute. Well, what you can do is you can do that 8 times, and in that frame, not even frame, that month or whatever, it just says elite houses. It doesn't specify an evolution level. It just says elite houses. So you can do that to skip the elite house requirement for Odysseus. Which, as you can tell in this mission, is actually incredibly useful. You just have to buy a bit of wine, buy a bit of olive oil, and you can have a slum otherwise. It can be a popular slum, but it can be a slum, and there you have it. You know, as long as they have their hygiene. So he's actually really easy to cheat. That is straight up cheating, and I don't want to do that, to me. So, yeah, we won't see that. So here's Scylla, wandering around again. Look, she's right near those fish as well. Ugh, I want to get those fish. So these people are moving in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to prioritize storage and distribution and hygiene and safety, because the jobs I want worked more than anything else is this storage bay, this granary. Now, we're asking too much for that maintenance officer, I think, at this point, so I'm going to put another one down there. Not too Spartan, but it's okay. Now, for this, we can do that. That will work for the corner trick. We will need to give him a bit of dummy road, and we can give him a bench. Pretty sure. So he hits this corner. Oh, but the corner is already 1 over. Actually, it might not work, because we're already 1 over from the path, but we'll see. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have been wondering that at any point, but the question of, can you do avenue and boulevard and the corner trick, does that extend it even further? I don't believe so. I don't think it does. By the way, we can probably squeeze out, since we do have the money, we could probably squeeze out a little bit of extra beautification along there. And we can have this tax office like this. Okay. And maybe squeeze a house in up there or something. I don't know. The healer is going the right way. We might want an extra fountain walker as well with a setup like this. In fact, we almost definitely do. In fact, we could... If we're going to do that, if it's only going to be a guy on the inside there, we could boulevard this. Have some kind of building up there, like the podium, eventually. And then have the fountain walker, like, opposite. Oh, we should have... Hold on. What do we got to do here? We got to... Come on, hit clear! It's so weird. I'd love to know what is going on with the game that sometimes... Because I can't figure out the logic as to why sometimes it will give me the tool and sometimes it won't. There you go. And then we can put houses here and here. All the way on the inside. It's not the right length. Ah, brutal. Could we move it all down 1? I don't know if I want to, though. That might... I mean, we've already done 2 water fountains. Whatever. We'll leave it, and we'll have them... We'll give them some kind of entrance. To be honest, the entrance should probably be up on the other side, because the infirmary's up there, so we can use that gap for some column or some benches, and that will offset any unhappiness from the infirmary. So 2 benches there like that. There we go. Okay, population milestone, 100 people. There, maintenance guy's working, granary guy's working, it's all working. The only thing that's really weird is every other time I've played this, Sparta has instantly wanted to give me wheat and instantly wanted to give me fleece, and they have not done it this time. I've created the goddamn shanty town, and they haven't done it. What a joke. That's unbelievable. Well, whatever, we'll give them maintenance so they don't all catch fire, but we won't give them water or anything. Now, 99 workers needed. Ellis was discovered. Okay. Oh, here we go. The gift of wheat from Sparta. 20 sheaves of wheat. Wait, and where's the fleece? Basically, I think what impressions are saying is, hey, evolve straight away. We're going to give you fleece. We want you to evolve straight away. I think that's what's really going on there. Right. Let's keep an eye on that red dot on the minimap, because it's Scylla, and she's eventually going to come around to these urchins. Just you watch. She's going to do it. And we'll see what she goes for there. Christ, so what was I going to say? Well, we'll put the vendor down. We can figure out our housing there. Don't think that will work. The podium could be there with the college. See, I had a really cool idea with this loop down here onto this island. Basically, what I wanted to do was have water walkers, infirmaries here. What I did. And then I had, like, drama school, college, and I had, you know, it was just like at Corsaira, except messy and over water crossings, and the agoras weren't quite lining up, and, oh, it just did not work. And this marsh was a pain in the ass. We had some interesting things, like a pier buried in there, but it wasn't very useful. Now, Ellis, a mistake I have made on my previous attempt to play this is not realizing that Ellis sells wheat as much as Sparta sells wheat. Wheat is very cheap from all comers. So, to solve our initial food bump, what we can do is we could request from both of them. Well, Olympia is dedicated to us. Can you please give me fleece? We could, but basically what I'm trying to say is we can buy... Let's come right along here and let's put a pier there. If a pier will fit there, that's excellent. So this is the Sparta pier. With a roadblock and a maintenance office. Actually, let's not have that be the Sparta pier. Let's have that be the Olympia pier. Because Olympia will give us olives, olive oil, and fleece. Which is all stuff the housing block wants. Also, we can sell marble there, and marble will be kind of near here since it's on this island up here. Look how cool this map is. I love this marble quarry here with the moon shape, and oh, it's just really good. Now, there is no entrance on this side of town. That's annoying. I guess what we'll do is we'll have a road out the back here. I don't want to move it too close because we probably want a bit of beauty there. But look how hard this mission is. You know, they're asking you to clear trees everywhere just to get a little bit of space, just to get a little road in. That's the only way up to this island. You know, you can't do it on this beach. It would be cool if you could, but you can't. I did wonder if you could do it up here, and it looks like you might, but then where would you go, right? Like, what are you going to do? Ask them to walk them all the way around the north flank? I mean, maybe it's possible. And that was somewhat advantageous to me before. Oh, I love this sheer line here, but I'll tell you that's going to go away as soon as we put a path right next to it. So I'm going to move one over so it doesn't. Okay, so good. Now, let's check our stats. Oh, there's the Gift of Fleece. Thank you. Okay, everything's all good. I'm just a bit weirded out because we did have that mission before where we did not get our gifts consistently at the start. All right. So now food. Additional food. Let's clear this now. Sorry to all these trees, all the Alaskan wilderness. A pier to Sparta will go there quite nicely. And again, the one mercy here is Scylla won't break the piers. So if I shift that over one, we can get more fishing in. More urchin gathering, I should say. Oh, we can do the cool thing again. Love it. You know, in theory... Oh, no, you couldn't put a maintenance post there. Oh... But is it cool when we can't maintain it? Yeah, it's cool. He'll just walk down there sometimes. Oh, will he, though? I bet he doesn't. That's the thing. I bet he doesn't. Oh, let's try it. It's just too cool, isn't it? I like that, and I don't want to break too many more of those trees. So, yeah, let's break this. Worst case scenario, we can just roadblock this here. This guy handles these. This guy only needs to get to here, frankly. And then, yeah, this guy handles these. That's fine. Okay. Employees, 113 needed. 300 coming to the city. Excellent, excellent, excellent. The shanty town has served its purpose. Well, actually, we'll use that workforce just for now to get our piers going. So now that we've got the pier, we're going to buy wheat from them. So that's one place we can buy wheat from, which will help us with our early food. once she starts breaking all of our stuff. That's going to be very useful. Now, we could also buy bronze to turn into our own armor, which is probably better than buying the armor straight up. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, no, we buy armor straight up from Sparta. I keep misreading these. Well, never mind that then. Here she is. Look at this. Here we go. If she destroys that pier... I really don't think she goes for the piers. Fingers crossed. I don't think she does. There you go. So look, she's breaking this. So we have to be buying the wheat. Now, there are 2 places we can get wheat from. Did I cut myself off when I was trying to explain this before? Ellis also gives us wheat. And they actually give us even more wheat. No, they don't. But Sparta gives us quite a lot as well. Okay, so here we go. So the trading ships seem to be coming in from the south. So this is a good place to have our piers. This is really cozy, isn't it, actually? Can we... I bet that works if we break those. Oh, and we'd have to break it on the other side as well. Can we put one there? We can. So let's have another water crossing here with a road. For the delivery guys, that is. It doesn't really matter what this maintenance man does. Oh, actually, we can put even more down here. Since we are so close. And she's just going to keep smashing them, but whatever. If we can get a good bunch out at the start, then that's good. Then we can place these. Then we can say, okay, appear to Ellis. Like so. And a maintenance post. Will he make it? I don't think he will. I don't think he will. So maintenance post there. And we will buy their wheat as well. This is such a good setup. All 3 places will buy marble. 2 of them sell us wheat. 1 of them sells us fleece. All the wheat we get from these is pretty close to the granaries. It's all pretty close to where the trade ships come in. Oh, this is really satisfying. Based on just what a disaster the other places have been. And we're utilising this island, which, to be honest with you, I had no idea what I was going to do with, if anything. So cool. And it's really nice, isn't it? It's just clustered and stuff. Yeah, go on, just smash them up. I even did a thing. I was desperate to try and figure out a logic, right? So, like, if we rebuild it, maybe she's only going to break 5 before she leaves, right? So I was wondering, okay, what if I just rebuild them instantly then? But no, she'll just keep... I really don't understand the logic. She'll just keep smashing stuff. You can repair something and she instantly breaks it again. So I think the best thing to do is wait for her to roam away. Because I think she's going back to her spawn now. What was happening before is I had the 2 setups. And this one over here was getting attacked constantly. This one over here was getting attacked very rarely. And maybe it has something to do with her spawn. I love this weird little water effect as she swims around. I wish I'd right-clicked that. It looks like she's coming around, actually, to attack these ones now. Like, we just can't rely on these. I mean, what do? It's just a money pit. It's just a huge sink. We're just throwing cash away as we rebuild. So I would rather use wheat purchases from trading. And we have the money for it. For now. So we will distribute the wheat, the fleece, straight away. Let's get some fleece up to evolve these guys, and they'll have their first piece of culture from that gym. Look, see, they're still only just moving in, right? It takes them a while. You see her go all the way around. Here you go, look. Look, she's going to that one right there in the middle. Now, if I rebuild this, she might just ping-pong back. So what do? Let her destroy every single one in the town? She's just picking a random one each time. Can I just say, it looks 100% like they've given her tits. She has boobs. That's not very PG-13. Actually, I don't know what the rating of this game is, but probably quite low. They're not, though. When you watch her in motion, you'll see they're just all these weird little lumps. Her model is awesome. If it is a model, I don't know. Her art is awesome. It's just so gross and ugh, making me think about gross, seaweedy hydra boobs. There's clearly some logic. I mean, where's she going now? I don't know. It looks safe, maybe, to rebuild at this point. And hey, that was not a very bad attack. There was only 3 that were taken out there. So urchins, urchins. Okay, hold on 1 second, guys. Just before we move on, I want to edit in this big sequence here so you can see something really important about monsters and monster attacks that I've been dying to show off. There is a major way to cheese Scylla in this colony. In fact, there's a major way to cheese the Hydra. There's a major way to cheese the Caledonian Boar. There's a major way to cheese any monster that you care about in any adventure all the way through this game. I think in Poseidon too. It's very, very, very cheaty. And, you know, we could have been doing this ages ago. I sort of vowed not to, but I want to show it off. And I can't think of a more fitting colony than Scylla here, who will rampage around destroying our stuff. So, over here at the entrance of the city, we have Scylla nearby, and we have some locations. Let's say this shoreline right here, where we can put some fisheries. Now, that's going to be right next to her. She's going to go mad at these. She's going to attack them. So, there's a way we can save these fisheries with her attacking them, where we don't even have to spend any money to rebuild them. And it's this. As we play it forwards, she will see them. She'll start fighting. Now, as soon as we see the animation where she's hitting them, here we go, and she'll go for them straight away. Or she'd best. Here we go. So now that she's shooting this fishery here, what I can do is I can manually delete the fishery. Now what's Scylla going to do? Well, she's going to say, oh, well, it's been removed, right? So she stops attacking it. Now I can click undo, and it pops back in at the exact same way it was. So the same progress on the boat construction, everything. It's all how it was. And in fact, even I think probably the walker associated with it would, who probably would despawn while we have it deleted. When we undo, they will respawn. And then we have this one here that's being attacked, right? Let's just be sure we know which one. So there you go. And you get a bit of HP, a bit of impact damage there. It's funny, there's no view to actually see the HP, is there? Unless that's hazards. Do you think that's hazard? Maybe. Anyway, so we delete it. We play it forwards. She stops attacking. And then we undo. And it pops back. So this is still a bit tedious because, as you can see, she's still relentless in her attacks. We remove something and she just attacks again because she's still in, like, her hostile phase. Well, you can deal with that as well. First, let's just put her back into peaceful. Play it forward a bit. Oh, look, she's been peaceful long enough now that we're actually getting boats out. Are they going to talk about being near Scylla? Look at this. We're actually fishing at her spot, which we're really not meant to be able to do.
Hello, deck. Everyone, now.
Nice. We get a bit of the dialogue from them being near a monster. Later in this video, because I'm editing this in after, later in this video, I'm going to say, oh, I really want to hear that dialogue. Well, there you go. We got the dialogue. So she's attacking again here. Now, saving them all at once is possible, but here's the thing. If I click and release on this to delete it, and then click and release as 3 separate things, even though we're on pause here, the game will detect them as separate actions, and we can only undo the final one. So if you want to clear the whole bay so that she just leaves straight away, what we have to do is click and drag, which is going to destroy a bit of path or whatever that's near there. Release, play it forwards, she leaves. She's already decided there's nothing there. And then we hit undo, and we pop them back in. And she's still kind of in her attack mode there. And I got rid of the road, which is kind of a problem, because it's unemployed it, and then that's killed their boat progress or whatever. No, she's not in attack mode. She's just wandering. See? So you can completely get rid of a monster like this. You could delete a huge wing of the city if you wanted. We could have done this against the Caledonian Boar, anything. But it's very cheesy, isn't it? I mean, it is essentially a cheat. But anyway, there you go. So, a nice little section. I wanted to demonstrate this in the series for ages. And this delete undo trick is very useful somewhere else in the game. Maybe you can speculate what that might be. I'll show you before the end. I love this thing in this town as well, by the way, of like, I think it's a really cool map. It's a cool idea. And I love the mix of fishing and urchins. The problem is there are not many fish. Some of the only fish that I've seen, actually, are these ones right here in the middle. There are some fish out there, I guess, as well. So yeah, now you're happy with the citywide health. Okay, good. Our popularity is good. Alright, so in comes the fleece, but they need culture. Okay, so we give them their culture now by prioritizing... Oh, culture isn't moderate. Interesting, I didn't turn the culture down or anything. We just need some more people? 100... Okay, yeah. 50% of our buildings don't even have anyone yet, but 500 people are moving in. I think the shanty town can go away in a minute, because it's just worth so little to us. But if it's not a problem, I guess I'll leave it. Right, let's speed this up a little bit, I suppose. And what we can do, so that's basically every island being used. This one I think we'll have our elite houses on, where the shanty town is. We'll put elite houses, a nice long line of elite houses. And down here we'll cut down trees. So every single island is being used. We have a palace island. Oh, I'm starting to like this a lot. Some trade hub islands. We'll chop trees down on one of them. Yeah. I like it. Okay, let's speed this along. Let's watch what Scylla does. So there you go, buying wheat, and we want to watch our imports. There you go, she breaks those. Did they manage to produce anything before she broke them, though? That's the question. Oh, look, these urchin gatherers cannot find a good place to die for urchins. They're collecting, they're collecting, they're collecting. These guys actually aren't doing anything. Well, we could do another pier there instead then. That could be a location for a pier. So we're just buying wheat in. These guys were able to, for sure. And if we put anyone on this shoreline, they would be able to. Like urchins there or there. Can the road work like that? That's now like a blocked off no man's land. Well, I think because we're buying a lot of wheat, we're okay with food for now, actually. And since she doesn't go for the piers, even though they're quite loaded up, I think I'm alright with that. Right, then we have fleece, fire. Oh, this guy's not getting maintenance. Fire! If a superintendent extinguishes the flames before the building collapses, the building will be saved. Well, maybe he'll just go out and get that. If not, we might just leave them to burn down. They might be too far away. That might have always been the problem. Yeah, look, they're not evolving. They're too far away because we were already here. You were thrown out of your home, good sir. I do apologise. Fleece, fleece, fleece. Okay. Right, so this employment wave, we will put to good use immediately on quarrying. So, let's draw a road out. Here. Let's do a T shape. Let's kill this. Because the maintenance officer, you just cannot give a choice. Let's bring the road all the way along, I suppose. Make maximum use of the allotted space. And then we will say... And we know how this goes. It doesn't take many masonry shops to get a lot of marble. Which is good. Because that employee's needed message is also good. Because I want to sell it everywhere that I possibly can. I guess, oh, we could do a sanctuary. So sell. Sell. And sell. There you go. They got a bit of a walk. And they're going to have to go through the houses to do it. But I think it's okay. We could do a sanctuary because we get our own marble.
Worship me, and my soldiers will defend you.
The only one I would want to do is Apollo. Oh, this is cool. We're going to see Ares up on the palace, yeah. The only one I want to do is... And look at that. Look, the house evolved. There's so much appeal around the Heroes Hall there. And from the palace. And I would want Apollo to kill Scylla or the Cyclops. Christ knows when he's coming, by the way. Now, what do you guys want now? You want even more culture. You want your podium. Well, let's evolve them. So, there could be a college there. No, they can't, because of that tiny little gap. That really sucks. Whoa, hold on, though. No. It just won't work. Nothing will work. We can put the podium there, which is a little bit of appeal. Bench near it. A column. Let's make this look good, shall we? Parks. Since this is our basic district, we'll put columns around. We won't break all the trees. A little bit scared of cutting people off from Greece with this as well. Columns back here, columns back here. See, when there's only space for one thing of beautification, the question is, what do you want to do? Do you want to have a column there, or do you want to have a park there? I think I go with the column. Like, it doesn't feel complete until the columns are there. You know? Like, look at that. Here I'm going to leave because, well, that's always going to be fine, isn't it? But I think we might have a road. I mean, let's do it. Because the marble guys, they might want to use that. That might be quicker to get to these piers. In fact, it almost definitely will be quicker. We have to roadblock all along this so that guy doesn't move. Look at this. We're getting out of it now, guys. Any urchins in our granary house? There are a couple. All right, see, look at this. We've nuked half of our money already. A huge amount of that is going to be on wheat importation, sure, but still. Right, now they need a college. I would put the college with the elites, but what elites? Let's put it up with the palace, shall we, for now? Oh, man, could we fit a stadium up there, too? With a stadium, we wouldn't have to worry... Let's not worry about the stadium for now. So, college, podium, and gym. Pretty Spartan, pretty minimal. So, he's just going to roam down there, hit the podium. The podium will patrol and evolve everyone. They might want a little bit more appeal. I can definitely see that coming. So, let's do a gazebo, 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 gazebo. And let's say a flower garden, flower garden, flower garden, flower garden with 2 Doric columns to cap it off. Nice. Oh, this is a very, like, classic housing block you've got here. This is one of the most standard types of housing blocks you can have. It's a normal rectangle, corner trick not being utilized anywhere. It's just safe, it's clean, good amount of beautification. I mean, maybe we've been a bit excessive compared to most people with the beautification, but look at that. And, you know, maybe these things are a bit close or whatever. Right, where has Scylla gone? She doesn't seem very interested, does she? Whoa. Is there a chance she bugged? That looks ridiculous. So if I don't place anything else down, will she just stay there forever? No, I don't want to play it like that, though. I don't want to suffer through this goddamn mission and then eventually win because of a bug. I don't want to do that. So here, I'm going to replace them. Tasty, tasty urchins for you, Scylla. Come get the urchins. Nom, 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 nom. Employees needed. That's a good sign, though. Oh, that's such a good sign. That means our balance is really good. And we're getting marble. And we should be selling it. Yeah, look, she's moving now. Oh, dear. Well, maybe we can trigger that bug again or something. Oh, why are you going up there, sir? No, you must bring culture to the people. You must head down into the town.
This city truly is a utopia, and I can't think of a wiser leader.
Oh, I really want more dialogue from the walkers, you know. I want them to be angry with me more. Maybe we tax them. Now, what does a philosopher say when he's really pissed off with us? A lot of unrest. Well, we might find that out, actually. Why is there unrest? Unemployment? I can pay you. Unrest severe. Finances are down. 6 unemployed people. Severe unrest? From what, might I ask? Severe unrest? Oh, I'm just flabbergasted. I can't believe it. I've just seen something we can do here, though. Check this out, ready? Little bit of genius gameplay here from ya boy, WP. Oh, it's not genius gameplay. I thought we could put a tax office in there without sacrificing the house, somehow. Oh, we can. I am a genius. Don't let anybody ever tell you otherwise. Here, look at this. Tax office. No, not tax office. What I want is a watch post to reduce that unrest. Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. Thank you. So what do we remove? 2 houses? 3 houses? Whatever? Well, we can get them in again now, though. Here, look. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, and that one wasn't possible. So there you go. So there'll be a watch post, so we can deal with that unrest. Unrest severe. Due to 15 workers needed. Maybe it's these guys in the shanty that they're not happy. Let's see. See unrest. Yeah, look. Unrest extremely high among these guys. Now, I don't actually know what mechanic it is that's causing this. Like, I think they're jealous of the other people that have whatever they want, and these guys are living in squalor. I think that's what it is. I think it's envy or something. Obviously, if we right-clicked any of these huts, they would probably be saying, I'm desperate for water. And maybe just not having water or like a really basic commodity food, that makes people angry. If I left this long enough, I wonder if they would become plagued because they don't have an infirmary and they would spread plague to the main houses. So we're just going to turf them out. Now, in real life, you can't do this. This is unethical. You know. It's a bad thing. But in the video game, we can be a ruthless dictator that just shifts the population around and tells them, you're not needed anymore. You were just here. You were just means to an end. You were just tools to get me going. And I'm going to throw you away. Here she is. By the way, let's enjoy her animation, shall we? Hermes leaves Ellis. Ah! Oh, right. Okay, yeah, there was a little thing there. Remember at the start it said Hermes is around... I mean, Christ, as if there's not enough going on in this mission. Hermes is also running around messing with things. So, yeah, he cuts off trade from Ellis every now and then, which does suck because we are buying their wheat and whatnot. But we now are full on the wheat, so we can stop this. We'll start importing again the day that we see that we need it. What I would like to see now is our marble guys bringing some marble down to the piers, and indeed that seems to be what they're doing. Now, an intermediate storehouse is probably needed here, so let's do that. Let's do 2 of them. And look, that looks pretty good there as well, doesn't it? So we will accept marble here, and we will accept marble here. I've got to say, guys, I really think the thing I enjoy most about this game is, like, just... Like, look how well that's slotted in. Like, what's wrong with me? Why is that such a pleasant experience, you know? It's like I could play a modern city builder with a fully 3D engine and a camera you can move around and stuff, but you don't get this perfect, like, tiling. You don't get these nice little moments, you know? I don't know. They'll want maintenance. Everyone wants maintenance. There you go. And we'll give them a roadblock. There we go, nice. Now they're just waiting for olive oil. Oh, this is good. This is clearly the way to play the game. Right, and we are triple exporting marble. Now, what is going on with these other piers, I wonder? Corinth and Phoenicia. So Phoenicia will buy... sells bronze. Buys fleece. Now, buying bronze, we could do the Hephaestus thing, but again, I think the only person I'd make is Apollo. So they're kind of a bonus, really. And then Corinth is the other one. Corinth right here. They will sell us fleece. But we're already buying fleece from Olympia. We've bought the maximum amount we can. Now, we could buy Olympian olives and press them into our own olive oil. I think that's probably smart. So is this Olympia or Ellis? That's Ellis. This is Sparta. Olympia's this one up here. That's a bit of a shame. Because I was going to say, if this is where the olives come in, we could have olive pressing. But we can do it anyway. Let's use... I want to use this island. It would just be great, wouldn't it? Or maybe we can use this little spit of land down here. Okay, this will be olive press town. Alright. And, if we do a road around the back there... Well, they're moving quite far, aren't they, to get their stuff. So, first things first. Let's buy olives. The goods will move through here, through this part of the city. It's going to be very busy. They're going to move over this roadblock here. So the olive pressing industry can start right here. Ah, and it can be distributed straight onto the storehouse. Which is just brilliant. Okay, so get fleece, 16. Get olive oil, 16. Get fleece. Get olive oil. 16 each. 16 each. Oh, that's pretty good. We'll want a bay to accept the olives. Instead of messing with that storehouse, do you know what? I'm just going to do this. There you go, look. Still fits in nice and clean. Now, this back road will want maintenance as well, but we can deal with that in a second. Okay, so you're going to accept olives. And that's it. The other two will take the olive oil. So that's literally it. In fact, you're going to get olives. And then, I mean, if we'd put it along this road, we could have doubled up with the maintenance. But that's fine. So we'll employ a couple of people to keep this stuff all well tended to. That's the entrance of the city there. So people are going to move past olive presses on the way in, I guess. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, don't forget, we are getting tributes of olives as well from Olympia. So, this is just like over at Sparta itself, where we get the tribute and we buy them in. And at Sparta itself, I actually ended up placing a lot of these. I think we have 5 or 6, 6 or 7 maybe even. But we can do that for now. Now, 127 workers needed. 12k drachma. Okay, we're at this point. Last time I did this, when I got to 12k drachma, I said, oh, guys, if you think about it, on easy mode, you get 10k drachma, so we're still doing okay, you know? It's still like it's easy mode, and we have a town already. I remember saying that. And then I blinked and our money was gone. However, on that previous time, I had all kinds of bizarre, crazy shit going on. And I did not have exportation of marble already happening. Not to mention the fact that we may have an employee shortage right now, but 500 people are coming to move in. There's the tribute, literally. There you go. So 1 year. Oh, we're doing very well. So the prices are going. Oh, this is genius. This is going excellent. Okay, so now we can connect the two cities. Now, this is going to become olive oil for our people. I'm thinking the tribute plus the importation is enough to do everything all on our own. I don't want to buy olive oil. I tried buying olive oil last time. We ran out of money. City's population reached 1,000. They want fleece. Interesting that you want fleece, because you live right next to the Agora, and everyone else has fleece. Did I break a road or something somewhere? It doesn't look like I did. The unrest has been dealt with. Oh, this is good. The overview is really nice because it says workers needed. Just right there. We can use that. So then the other thing is, I do happen to know that Sparta will start asking for their goddamn wood. Now, I don't need the wood. Oh, look, guys. We can make wood here and we can make marble here. So making a temple is within our reach, if we have a place to put it. I would love to use Apollo to kill these guys instead of the mission intended. Well, I mean, this is also intended. Clearly they intended for all of it. Look, you could put Apollo there. Oh my god. But you could put Apollo there. Hold on, maybe we could put Apollo... No, not there. But we could put Apollo there. And the palace would have to move. And yeah, and we could even have a road around. Maybe the palace would fit up there. Am I going crazy? Is this a bad idea? Now that I've said all that, I feel like people, you know, if I was watching this, I know 100% I'd be thinking, oh, you got to do it now. Because it's easy to sit there, viewer, and just say, oh, just do it, you know, and if it doesn't work, edit it. Yeah, I have to play through that. What if we play this? What if this is a hard mission? All right, I'll do it. Fine, I'll do it on one condition, and that's that we find another cool place for the palace. What about over here? No, I want to cut down trees there. The palace can go down here, I guess. Alright, palace and Colosseum. Yeah, demolish the palace, demolish that, demolish that, demolish that, demolish all of this crap. Okay, the college kind of does need to be close, but they'll still be close. Okay, so we move the palace. We've got to play it forward for a second. We move the palace down here. Somewhere. It's going to be gross, because it's not going to be facing the right way. What if the palace greets people as they enter? What if the palace is here? No. Oh, what if the palace is back there? Sort of an interesting place for the palace. The gods would be near the people, sort of. Yeah, let's do it. I like it up here. No, oh god. I don't. I like the idea, more than anything else, I like the idea of using lots of space. Lots of the map. I like the idea of the whole map having stuff on it. So, with all of that said, we can put the palace, I don't know, here. We can kill these trees. We can do something pretty with it by putting, you know... Well, they'll want a road to them. With a roadblock, and then we will column around the back of it, so that there's some interest to it, you know. In fact, let's do it like that. So there's our palace, okay. Our palace with a beautiful non-maintained setup, so we do get rid of that roadblock. So this maintenance guy now has too much to do. No, he doesn't. This maintenance guy is going to go over there. That maintenance guy is going to come down here. I don't want him to have a choice, though, so we do it like this, okay? So this guy roams down, fixes the palace up, goes home. This guy goes up, fixes these up, goes home. I say home, back to work, whatever. Okay, now, a college could be near the palace. Still. And a stadium could be near the palace, still. So let's put the college, not the stadium. It's a lot of employees, and we are ultimately not stable right now. So college can go there. And it should also receive maintenance from that same road. Kill the trees around it. Go back to the column. This is a cool effect, isn't it? Corinthian. There we go. So college and a palace together. Ring-fenced. And then we could even have a road out down there for a stadium one day. Okay? So with that clear... Oh, and then the Heroes Hall, but we don't need to put the Heroes Hall down just yet. Now, Apollo will go up here. So in order for this thing with Apollo to work, we need a lot of marble, because marble is how we're making money right now. And so we got a choice. We can massively increase our masonry, which is what I think we'll do, actually. Because we have 500 people moving in. Yeah. This is what we do. This game's easy. Why'd you ever struggle at this? This is such an easy game. This is the easiest one in the series. It's so simple, WoodenPotatoes. I can't believe you're doing a Let's Play of it. Okay, so we clear these down, right? Oh, it really is easy. All you have to do is have a good housing block and evolve the fucking thing instead of having like 3 on the go with a bunch of random crap all over the place and a billion jobs. I mean, I'm still a bit inefficient with the maintenance posts, but you know. All right, so yeah, then move those down there. The pier guys, hopefully that's central enough. But these bays are going to fill up quick, basically. You're not getting, right? You're just accepting. Okay, good. So they'll move up. They'll sell the marble. And I think we're stable. This is really nice to be stable, and Scylla isn't messing with me. You know what would be really good, just as a massive middle finger to her, once we kill her, to just set up fisheries everywhere. Do you know what I want to do? I want to fish those fish right there. The ones that she's guarding in the center of the town. That's what I want to fish up. I like this little in-stream here as well, because I like to imagine that's quite a large, wide, rushing river, you know? I don't imagine that as a piddly little stream. I imagine that as many miles, you know. And again, it's this thing of like, I get one sense of scale looking at this, I get another sense of scale looking at the giant man on the maintenance post, you know, or just the epic-sized building. You know, it just all depends how much you want to abstract it in your mind. Food is fine, though, right now, so... Look at this, I really like this image here, okay? You've got houses looking out over a bay with ships coming into trade. Like, they actually have, like, this kind of dock, seaside harbour view. This is really cool. If there was a house there instead of a watch post... Oh, I'm going to do it. Let's swap that with that. Because I really like this thing of, like, people are looking out over the harbour. And at no point in this playthrough have we had anything remotely looking like that. There will need to be a second roadblock there now, I believe.
I am the god of war. Worship me,
yeah, no, and he'll go in.
And my soldiers will defend you.
So off they go. That's cool. I mean, if we had another pier on the other side, that would be so good. Of course, there's going to be a lot of movement as people move to sell marble and whatever, but you know. So hello, Ares. Ares is now visiting in a weird area of the city. It was kind of cooler when he visited up there, let's be honest, but hey. So, marble, we have 2. We could just click it to stockpile at any point. We haven't had any helping hands from anyone. We're down to our bottom 10k. So here, keep this quiet, Potato Fist, because we don't want word of our plans to spread. I, Hipponax, leader of your ally Corinth, have received reports that Athens, our common enemy, has developed a weakness in its defences. Now is the perfect time to strike them. If I can borrow some of your troops, we can beat them. I have no troops for you, dude. I'm sorry. I mean, what? Is there a world in which I've got Ares up and running already? In fact, by the way, are some of these mythology things small? Like, Hephaestus is a small one, but even he's not going to fit down there. How small is Ares? Ares is pretty small as well, but he's not going to fit. Apollo's the big boy. And we've got a big boy island for him. Okay, now just keep an eye on this wheat situation. Looks like some urchins are making it. Okay, that marble's being sold. So let's just overwhelm. Right, and again, so housing for 200 people, 50 unemployed people. So masonry. There you go, they attacked. Good luck to them. So all the masonry along here. Each building is 15. So 34 workers needed. That's fine. Let's actually rip you out. Let's pull a road up here. Why do I always do it this way? This is so silly. If I rip the other one out, we can have the road come up like this, and it doesn't mess with the maintenance guy. So now we can get a couple more. We can get a whole other row in, actually, like this. Right, that's it, guys. Go on. Get us that marble. That is what this town is all about. Marble. And this is a nice little loop we've got here. I'm quite happy with this. Can we get a path down there? Let's see. Will it go? No, it'll go to there. I don't know. I'm going to leave that there because why not? I used to, when I was younger, I used to like beautify these areas when I really had a lot of stuff done. Like, oh look, just because they're at work, it doesn't mean they don't want it to be pretty. Mummy, is it pretty with the parks here? You know, that's sort of the thing I would do. I don't know why I'm saying that. I wasn't that young when I played this. But I did used to beautify these industrial areas. So these guys are all just waiting around because they don't have enough workers. Look at this workforce. It's funny, back at Zeus and Europa we had something like this. We had like 1 billion guys mining away. But little did we know back then the excess to which we went. Do you remember that first goddamn town? With all those storehouses getting destroyed by Talos. So there we go. So they're moving. So they will overwhelm that with marble now, which means lots of money, and also means I can just click stockpile for a second, and we will have enough stuff stockpiled to get this sanctuary in. Now, what else do we need for sanctuary? Well, we got to start doing the wood. So we were doing this, weren't we? So I'm going to say over here, timber mill. 1, 2, 3. Is this 15 each as well? This is 12. What led impressions to that number, you know? Why is this one 12? Why is this industry cheaper necessarily? So we will do this. They will chop down the trees here. They need a water crossing to actually get out of here. And I had this water crossing done before as well. In fact, I think I left that in the episode, didn't I?
I am the god of war. Worship me, and my soldiers will defend you.
Thank you, Ares. He sounds so enthusiastic, you know. I like him. Okay, so they have routes back. Now, I haven't given them roads fully because I'm just going to do off-roading for this delivery stuff. Actually, they don't even need to off-road that much. Mostly I'm doing this because we need to give it to our parent city when he requests some. We can't even sell the wood. Like, seriously, look. It's available for import. We could have bought wood or set our own stuff up. We've set our own stuff up here, I guess. So how is worker stuff needed now? So we have 58 workers needed. Tribute from Olympia. Good. The olive oil's there. Are we ready to evolve to townhouse? I think we are. Since that base filled up. I don't think we need to buy any more fleece either. We're pretty goddamn good with fleece. So let's stop buying fleece for a second. That will save us some money too. We're only buying olives now. So here we go. An oil vendor. So all we do is we get a couple of olives. We buy a couple of olives. We press them. And we turn them into all the olive oil that people could ever need. In the meantime, we have a surplus of pre-existing fleece. And we have a surplus of pre-existing wheat, of which we may start importation on again soon. Scylla is being so nice to me this time. Look, guys, I'm telling you, this is the place to set your stuff up. She does not attack you so much over here. Over here, she was attacking me constantly. Like, don't go for these urchins. Don't go for these urchins. I don't think I was ever getting anything up there. Definitely don't go for those fish, obviously. She's being really weird, actually. I don't know whether that's intended, that she won't hit us so much down there. I want to give my people some fish. Look at those fish there. They're probably good as well, right? And we will have some piers along. We will do that. Okay, so we got words. We got marble. We got loads of marble. Look at this. Yes! So then, the final thing is sculpture. So we could just buy the sculpture. Oh, they need their last piece of culture now. Sparta requisitions wood. There you go. See, 15 planks. Well, we just set this up. Oh, the timing of everything is working out really well. Okay, so they want their third piece. I will do that via stadium for them. So we will have a stadium out by the water here. A lot of employees, but it will pay for itself in terms of employees. We're going to do another maintenance man at this point, I think, because it's a bit far. But it's not going to look pretty. Well, we'll do it this way. Okay, we'll do that. And then what have we been going with? Corinthian column the whole time? So we give it some Corinthian column. Like that. To frame it. I don't know. There's something gross about it here. Hold on, let's delete this. Starting to be a bit wasteful with the cash, but it's alright. So Corinthian column is going to cut off down there. Yeah, pay for 2 rows. Why not? Pay to delete the 2 rows. Why not? Culture. Oh, I did just think of something. It's interesting. When we think about this road... Oh, really? Alright, well, this is as good as we can do then. Like that, and then... like this. I did just think of something, right? If we connect this road, just one square like that, the maintenance work... Let's say this is nearly on fire. It's nearly going to break, crumble, whatever. If we have the road just like this, he will tag it for a second. He will not fully repair it, and then he'll leave. If we give him a road that goes flush with the building all the way along, he will spend lots of time repairing it as he walks all along it. Now, that is not a mechanic that the game is really using, but that is something that they could have been using. There you go. This is definitely not as pretty because the corners are fucked up and... I don't know. We can do this one like this. So now the only issue is that corner and then that corner, but hey. Alright, so stadium. It's not operation, it has employees, but it needs competitors from a gym. So the guy from the gym, wherever that is, he's going to come all the way down. But look, the global buff has now hit them. Or it should have. It says they still need more culture. I think they'll be fine. Let's just give them a minute here. The Isthmian Games are about to begin, and LS resumes trade again. Thank you. So these guys don't like living near the watch post, but we have a population monument. So there, you can have that. I think these guys are all out happy enough. Okay, right, cool. That's a whole other wave of people coming to live here. Just go to Townhouse and the whole game solves itself. Beautiful. So 600 people coming. Population. There you go. They've all evolved. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. Okay, hold on. He needs a peel. Hold on. Oh. Magic bench. Come on. Come on. That bench. Look at how good that bench looks. Isn't that just the prettiest bench you've ever seen? I don't think he's going to buy it. He doesn't want the bench. How low is he? It's because of this maintenance post, but I really don't have a choice. We're pretty squeezed in here. What about that park behind you? This breaks the rule. I'm happy to break the rule when it's going to trigger people's OCD to see one final house that hasn't evolved. I mean, come on. There is something we can do about that, actually. We can push him up. We can have the road not there, but there. And we can have the maintenance officer living behind that guy. And I know what you're saying. Well, maybe he's not going to be happy now, but don't worry. Because we can satisfy him in other ways. There you go. 3 benches. 4 benches. There you go. Nice. We had the space back there to do other things with that. So no columns there, but that's good. It folds out into our nice, trading district. I think, more than anything else, I want another pier. There you go. Our wood is ready for them. Thank you. That's all good. I want another pier right here instead of this rubble. We know Scylla won't attack it, but it's going to create more trading along that, and it's just going to look good. But the thing is, it's got to be a pier we actually care to use. They will buy sculpture. They will buy olive oil. They will buy wine. They sell fleece. These guys sell bronze. Okay, Phoenicia. Can we get out of the way, guys? Alright, look at this. Now, the trade ships, we're going to have 2 of them flowing in. Oh, this has turned into such a cool effect, doesn't it? They're going to have 2 of them coming into this bay here. Do you have maintenance? Yeah, I think you do. Now, we're going to buy their bronze. And we are going to cook that up into our own sculptures. Probably along the back here. There you go. Look, we got enough marble to place the thing now as well. Okay. So, mythology. Oracle of Apollo. Let's get a good spot for him. I don't really want to rotate it in case. Well, that's pretty good, actually. It cuts us off on the back, I know, but the way that the road comes up the side there is very pleasant to me. So I like that. And it controls very carefully where he will come. So, artisans to build it. They're going to want another 76 marble. But we're so good with marble, that's fine. Wood, we're producing our own wood. So we need to cook up 6 sculptures. And we can just do that with a single sculpting studio. Because we're not in any particular rush. I mean, this is going to be a monster episode. In terms of length. In terms of everything. We will move that roadblock along 2. So that we can have this storehouse here. Which will accept any sculpture that they make. And it will get bronze for them to cook up. It will do it all at once. Okay. And we don't have to buy much bronze. And with that, we can actually start selling a little bit of the sculpture back. A lot like our parent city, Sparta themselves do. We won't go so crazy, though. We won't have Hephaestus and all of that. That leaves us with the necessity for the Heroes' Hall. So let's have Odysseus living with Apollo. So our popularity is high, but it needs to be great. Apparently, great is higher than high. I love this when you think about different synonyms for goodness, excellence, and different video games create different tier lists. Oh yeah, we got to do the elite houses as well. Of course we do. We got to have just a bit more olive oil, and we got to import a little bit of wine. Oh, this is good. How's food? Don't let me see that we're running out of food. We are kind of running out of food. We're exporting marble. Are there any other exports we can do with? Well, we can start exporting the armor and the sculpture once we've cooked the bronze into things, but we want to create 6 sculpture for ourselves first. We could sell olive oil, by the way. Olive oil is actually full on that bay. So let's start selling olive oil. Not so much that we run out, but I don't think that that'll happen anyway. These guys are all full up, right? Okay, did you catch that? That happened really goddamn fast. That was very, very quick. But I've paused it, and you can see on screen here, I did not just click to sell our excess olive oil. I clicked to buy. It's legitimately going to take me like nearly an hour to realize that this is what I've done. If at this point I clicked the right button to sell our excess olive oil, we would have had infinite money. The rest of this mission would have been so easy. But because I'm buying olive oil now that I don't need, our money's going to be tight for the rest of this. And, oh, we're about to go on an adventure. I just wanted to take a note of this fundamental issue I just made for myself here and won't catch for ages. So if we sell olive oil, these guys are out to go grab it. They'll take it off of the bays. The bays will be free. The olive presses will dump their next batch in. So selling that olive oil will keep our money. I head just above water. We've gone 23,000 down. We've got as low as 7k, but I think we'll be all right. And then, I don't know how long till the Cyclops attacks. I didn't get this far last time. Oh, you don't have the appeal that you want, because you didn't have your row of parks, did you? Well, okay, sir. I will accommodate for you. Look at that. This is like sending a message to the council and saying, hey, can I have a bigger back garden, please? And they say, no, it's important to keep there. Alright, there you go. So then we say Doric column. It's a bit awkward. Well, it doesn't have to be that awkward, because the road can do that. There we go. You just wanted that little bit more, didn't you, sir? Excellent. There's one ship. I want to see a ship coming in here. The building has all of the workers it needs. Here we go. Here it is. Here it is. Look. Oh, screenshot. You know, it's such a shame that on this game for Steam, there's basically nothing. A lot of games I want to play, they have the crappiest Steam ports you can imagine. They're just shockingly bad. Like, I think even Guild Wars, right? Guild Wars 2 when it came to Steam, Guild Wars 1 as well. Do the trading cards. Do the achievements, especially the achievements. I mean, Christ. It's so nice and useful. Or, like, having screenshots and stuff. Like, earlier in the year, I was taking screenshots of games I was playing. Like, Final Fantasy 14, I was taking screenshots of what I was doing. I'd love to do it with this game. I would take a screenshot of this with the 2 boats. This is promotional material worthy, alright? Look at this. And again, here, look, check this out. This is how this started. Just complete wilderness. What a snapshot. So, you know, oh, here we go. Look at this. What just caught my attention there?
Choose
Little park.
me, and you'll never have to fear fire.
Sorry, Hephaestus. I did not choose you. Look at this. This looks quite cool. We have obviously seen Apollo before. Yeah, that wheat's getting a bit low there. So with the olive oil sales, we can get a little bit of wood going. A little bit more wheat going. Now that we've got the olive oil. So yeah, that's crazy, right? Import just a few olives. I mean, look, the bay is full of olives. We can put more presses down. Just a few olives gives us all of these presses. Enough to serve as a housing block. And start selling it. Why does Sparta think less of me? Oh, since I sent the wood late. Was it really that late? Oh. Sorry, guys. I did try. Now, that's got a long walk. In fact, it may never get to the temple. There's no need to off-road that. There we go. That's got a long walk to the temple. But there you go. So, look, they're cutting down trees there. This area is no longer being utilised. But when we set up our elite houses, we can have a nice little area here, I think. And I know what you're wondering, WP, what are you waiting for? We actually beat the mission once we set that up. Well, assuming that the Cyclops comes. Oh my god, look, we're full up on marble. There is no more space. Look at all this marble. Well, we could build more artisans. That would get built quicker with more artisans. How many jobs have we got? 10 unemployed people? I mean, look, it's a luxury we can... Oh, we could also import grapes and sell wine, right? Can we import grapes? We must be able to if a winery is available. Oh, no, we can't. Maybe Hermes has just cut that off somewhere? Actually, no. Remember in the intro of the episode, it talked about you can raid from your rivals or whatever? That's the idea. You raid the grapes, turn them into your own wine. It's a way of doing this mission. But hey, let's do it. Let's do another artisan guild. Just the one. I don't want to lose too much efficiency on the other buildings. But that's doubled the rate at which these guys will build. There you go. Well, actually, 200 people are moving in anyway. So, okay. So, another artisan. So, 3 artisans. We've tripled the rate at which they were building. Because those guys will go up and hammer the stuff. Probably the thing that's going to stop them now is getting statues and getting the marble over there. But it is moving. Now, as for bronze, I see a lot of bronze moving. They are making statues. It's 50% done. It's 4 loads of bronze per statue, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on that cart. Hermes assaults Elis again. It's nice to hear about the gods attacking other places. I know that sounds a bit fucked up, but it is kind of good because, well, how rarely do we see that? Fire. Oh, right. Alright, so, yeah, you guys want maintenance up there. That's reasonable, I suppose. Let's bring the road up even more. I wanted the road short so that the god wouldn't, you know, be annoying. So the artisans are on fire. Sorry about that, everybody. There you go. You'll no longer be on fire now. We can maybe beautify that before we leave as well. Oh, everybody's devolved. Huh. Everybody devolved because the stadium stopped for a second? The stadium stopped for a second because the gym is taking a long time to feed it guys. That's interesting, isn't it? It goes both ways.
I'm sure there are worse places.
Oh, no, it doesn't. This whole Let's Play, I've been making a mistake. They don't go both ways. The gyms send to the stadium. The stadium doesn't send to the gyms. That's why at Sparta, with our double gym set up in the stadium, you remember I was talking about it has competitors exit at both flanks, right? That's not right. We're exiting from the gyms at each point, and they'll go to the exact flanks. That's how that works. I had it reversed. Some poor guy has been watching quite a lot of episodes knowing that. Well, there you go. I've got it correct in my head now. Okay, so Sparta needs marble. We can dispatch that. We have loads of marble for you. In fact, Sparta, you're mad at me, right? You buy my marble. You're bitter. Well, hey, look, I got loads of marble for you. Please don't be bitter. Please don't be bitter. Honestly, we've got everything set up now. So no more bronze buying because we've got enough for the sculptures for the sanctuary. Oh, that place actually burned down. There you go. It's the first time we've seen that. Oh, look, he actually has to put out fire in each individual little piece. In fact, the fire's not going away. Wow, is that just going to stay there? You know, I was thinking this, right? And I was really close to saying... Oh, there you go. Good job. That I would do it. I don't think I will, though, because I think it's insane. But, I think that there's a really cool idea of an honor rule for this game, which is if something breaks down, if there's some rubble somewhere, you're not allowed to remove the rubble. That's the only honor rule. But if you think about it, that really stresses you with monsters. Monsters become very serious, very threatening. Once industry's destroyed by them, they're gone. So you have to prepare around that. Be very careful. Maintenance, you have to be on point all the time. That's what would ruin me, frankly. But like with walls as well, if an invading army destroys a section of your wall, you have to like build more wall around it. You know, if a key building breaks in a district like this, like the infirmary breaks or something, you're gonna have to really change the design of your housing blocks. I think that's a very cool way of getting through the game. Like sort of an advanced way of playing. Can you beat all the campaigns? Never allowing yourself to remove rubble. The thing is, it's also sort of a nightmare. There you go. So we got some sculpture. They'll be moving that over. It's sort of a nightmare. Like if something, like for example, if the infirmary broke, and we can't use that square anymore, what do we do? What would I do here? I mean, I would have to rip out all of this to put a new infirmary down there. So it would teach you caution. It would really change things. There you go. They're grateful for the marble. They're grateful for the marble. Thank you. Are you still bitter with me, or are you all right? No, they're devoted to me. Thank you. Look, see, we can be friends. Right. Oh, there's a park there. I was looking at that gap up here and thinking, oh, sorry, a bench there. I was thinking it's empty, but it wasn't. It had a bench back there. They can have a park though. Ah, so good. Look at this. Very appealing. I like this when it gets this bright. And that's, wow, that spot's very appealing, and it's the closest spot to the infirmary. How have we accomplished that? Because there's Boulevard. It's because there's Boulevard here, and Boulevard is OP. I could just watch this for hours. And at this rate, we will be. We're nearly 1 hour 30, and as far as our goals are concerned, we have none of them done. We do not rule Delos. Oh yeah, we got to build triremes as well. So we do need to do our own armories with this bronze. Oh, this is a huge mission. Okay, so... Wow, Scylla, are you okay over there? With them dead, we can fish up our own food. So we don't have to spend money on wheat. So then we can spend the money more fully on bronze. So we'll be okay. Actually, I'm kind of nervous right now. Food is running out. Import wheat. Import wheat here. But Ellis isn't trading right now. And we can't import any wheat there. We only have so many urchins. This is actually horrifying. We only have food for 800 people. We're in a crisis. Okay, wait. Use the Oracle, Sparta. Use the Oracle. What have you discovered that I need food? Please, may I have food? Olympia? You don't produce food. Ithaca, that's us, obviously. This is our rival, Thermopylae. They produce fish. Do you think they might give us some fish? Docile, let's see. They thought highly of us for a long time. They might even comply with a request for food. Or goods. Well, okay, I need food. Can I have some of your fish, please? Amphipolis, you don't produce food. You don't produce food. Here, Delos, another rival. He's respectful. He thinks highly of us. He won't entertain any requests. But we can demand things if he feels that our military is stronger. Well, it's not. Okay, I'm very scared. What do? Provoke Scylla attacks by building more urchin gatherers? Did you guys lose access? Oh my god, wait, I think they lost access. These guys, these urchin gatherers cannot find a good place to dive. These guys are busy collecting. These guys are collecting. These guys are collecting. These guys are collecting. But you're not. You don't do anything, eh? I know what you're thinking. What if you put fishing there? They won't be able to find fish from there. I believe we verified that on a previous run. So there... Oh, Jesus. The closest I can do is this fish here. I bet Scylla goes for it, but I think it's danger time here, so we'd best do it. We're going to have the employees to do it. I need you guys to, like, get fish quick. How fast can you do this for me? I haven't tried fishing here on this mission. We could do it. No, we can't do it there. Ugh. All these spots are just so crap, you know. Alright, there you go. So all these fisheries, I think, will come down to this fish here. They will probably draw Scylla's ire. They're looking right out at her. We're kind of throwing these people to their deaths here. But we had no choice. Or everyone's going to starve. This is the tale of the heroic fisher people of Ithaca. 478 BC. Break that. I didn't mean to put that there, but that's fine. It doesn't affect anything, except the money it costs us put down. Tidal wave! The waters have formed into a mountain, overflowing onto land in a great tidal wave. The rushing waters have knocked down every structure in their path. Hermes leaves Ellis. Where are we? Oh, this is... Oh, okay. Oh, I could show you a trick. I don't think it's working. So I'll do it. We'll do things one at a time. There's a tidal wave. Oh my god! Oh, okay. I thought the tidal wave totally destroyed the island there, which it didn't. Well, it took out all of our wood. That's actually not a bad place for a tidal wave. Now, there is a trick, and actually you saw a little hint of the trick as the coastline moved in, so we will return to that trick in short order. We'll put one more timber mill down, and another storehouse in case somebody else requests something, and another maintenance office. So, yeah. Wow, okay. Well, that was not a bad place for a tidal wave. Speaking of maintenance offices, I was in the middle of placing that one. Let's not forget. Okay.
Worship me, and I will command my dragon to attack
That makes
your
me
enemies.
think... that makes me realise we haven't saved for a while. Tidal waves due. Okay. Right, so maintenance guy spins around there. Let's watch them. So they're building the boats. Like, this is the other problem. Look, is she coming straight away? I don't know. If they go to fish that straight away, they are very brave men. They might do it, you know. Okay. Wheat is on its last legs. There we go, getting some in there. Oh, did trade resume? It did, thank you. Ellis resume. So we are getting the double fleece. Sparta granted some wheat, thank you. Thermopylae granted the fish. That's a rival giving us food there. There you go, look at that. Urchins, wheat, and fish. That's kind of the three commodities of this mission. Are they going out there? Ah, I gotta watch this. Oh, she's going in. Ah, damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. I think she'll just take them all out, guys. All of them. Oh, there you go. They just got boats out on the water. Ah. Well, look, these guys are fishing on this shore. Nah, look, she's coming. Look at how horrible this is. I wasn't joking when I said, like, Caledonian Boar style insanity. Like, we could put fisheries all along this road here. She's not happy. We're not going to get a single fish in on that. I may as well break this maintenance post. Oh, she's destroying the actual... Oh, no. I wanted to hear what the guy on the boat would say as the monster bird down on him.
Greetings! You'll be thrilled when you see what I have to trade with you.
Well, that's the boat sinking animation. We haven't seen that yet. But okay, with all the with the gifts in and with full trade of wheat back, we might be all right. Now those. So here we go. Artisans need a supply of wood, but none is currently available. It is available. Excuse me. It's just a long way away. What is going on here? No, not on your life. You're not putting excess olive oil there. We are selling the... Look at all the olive oil we have. Oh, WP, you naive fool. It's because you're buying it. That is coming in, not going out. Can we sell that to multiple people? Well, it's probably best just to check the trading posts. We can export bronze, fleece, armor. That's it. Oh, no. Marble. Wait, I thought we had multiple marble purchases. Yeah. Yeah, we did. 3 people. 3 people will buy a marble. I think the only issue we're having with the marble is getting it across the city. Alright, come on, guys. How's food looking now? We have support for 2,400 with this level of importation. Just enough people. In fact, kind of the perfect amount of people. We are hanging on just about. 21 unemployed. Tribute of even more olives. I mean, I can't. I'm using all the olive oil I can and selling all the olive oil I can. Yeah. Whoa. What did we really put one down there? Yeah. It's not a very pretty entrance to the city, is it? Let's be real. So that's good. Artisans are constructing the sanctuary's temple. 77% complete. I think there is wood. It's just on its way. Alright, let's speed this along now. Hopefully we haven't triggered Scylla to do anything. There you go, finally. So there you go, that's the roof done.
And I will command my dragon.
Look at that, they bring the wood in, and you actually see them put the skeleton up. They bring marble to put on the top, and you can see the stone of the top. Employees needed. Devolution? No? 61 workers needed. Money just went up a little bit. Good. Okay, so sculptures are going in now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Corinth attacked Athens. I can't help any of these people in any of these assaults. A little bit of words. Oracle of Apollo complete. Apollo is truly happy today because you have chosen to celebrate him with a sanctuary. He has blessed the eyes of the priests in the sanctuary, and they can foresee the future. He's also endowed your athletes, competitors, actors, and philosophers with increased talents and skills. He also vows to protect our city from any hideous monsters sent here. Okay, are you going to defend me from Scylla? Let's go look over at Scylla. Is he sailing out to her? He's going! Oh, look, 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 look! Whoa! Whoa! It's bugging! Or she's bugging. He's trying to teleport onto her to attack her. And he can't. Because he doesn't know how to raft. Oh, look at this! We've done something completely unintended here by getting Apollo. They gave us Apollo as a choice though. Oh, look, she's moving. I was going to place a fishery down there to fix it. Oh, there you go. He's shooting. Oh! Oh my god, he's getting her. Wow. Oh my god, look at her. Death animation. Whoa. Now, the objective just says slay Scylla, slay the Cyclops. So, it doesn't say... There you go. It didn't say do it via Odysseus. The many-headed Scylla has met her match. She has been killed. Oh my god, that is awesome. She's gone. Okay, now here's the thing. When the Cyclops appears, I don't know when it will, but we managed to beat this eventuality with both of them attacking us at once. When the Cyclops appears, he is going to instantly die to Apollo, which is going to stop us being able to summon Odysseus. So if we want to see Odysseus in the town, we need to build elite housing before the Cyclops gets here. And then we need to, when it says that the Cyclops has arrived, in the time that Apollo is walking to it, or teleporting to it, or whatever, during that time, we need to summon Odysseus. I'm sure Odysseus is in some later stuff as well, so whatever. But Apollo's a monster. I love him. He's like the ultimate hunter. Oh, we're wide open now for fish. Alright, I want to do all the fishing. Okay, so this is sort of ugly. I don't really like this area for fish. But here, this is really good. Right, so let's draw the road up here. And we will have a fishery, a fishery, a fishery, a fishery, a fishery, a fishery, a fishery. And we can do the hook, whatever. We'll have a maintenance post. Oh, the road didn't actually need to be that far away. I forgot because it hangs over the edge of the water. And then inside again here. Deleting these two. Deleting that one. Come on, roadblock. Thank you. Done that. Okay, good. So, lots of fisheries there already. I don't want to go too much along because, you know, elite housing. There's more fish there as well, actually. Yeah, let's do fish on the other side here too. And we'll wait real quick here. So each fishery is 10 employees. We need 103 workers at this wage rate. But we're going to start saving money on wheat imports now that we have this. There you go. That's a nice dock area, isn't it? I like that. Okay. So then we'll pull this along like so with a roadblock there. And a maintenance officer there. He does have a chance to go off down the water crossing instead of dealing with the fish. Oh, hold on. If we put him on the other side, I think what we can do is if he does choose to turn off, he's fixing it anyway. That's not another spot for one, is it? Do you know what it might be? Hold on. No, it's not. In fact, look, we can get rid of that completely. Nice. Okay, what were these messages? Tribute paid by Olympia of some olives. Corinth attacked Athens. Okay, we're ready for elite housing now, really. That's the next phase of this. Money is up. We finished the sanctuary, so we can now start selling our sculpture. That's buying sculpture. I think that's the final pier, isn't it? Selling the sculpture is at the final pier. This is also the pier, as it happens, where we would actually be selling the olive oil. It would be so cool to put it in this central area somewhere. Anyone see a way? Anybody see a way? There is a way. Oh yeah, and we talked about that earlier, didn't we? But they're not going to go into the bay with that. But it's still good. So kill these trees, kill this road as it currently exists. It will obviously be rebuilt. So pier to Corinth. I think there is the better spot. Oh. This has no access to the sea. Interesting. What about there? Do you have access to the sea? Ah. Okay. Oh, I wish I could put all those trees back now. Ah. But you know what? Well, no, they can't fish there either. No one can do anything there. That's not useful. Ow, that's a shame. Alright, well, what about over here? What if we do something really fancy? But maybe there's an entrance to... Oh, look, like there, for example. Fancy. Look at that. Love it, love it, love it. We can delete that. Bring his road around like this. Road block him there. Build that. And then from over here, appear to Corinth. Can exist. Now, will he... Oh, who's doing what here? No, he's not going to make it, is he? Well, we do want a maintenance officer over there doing that, so let's snip this road. Where am I going with this? What we're doing is that. We're connecting the road up here. We're road blocking it there. We're removing this roadblock. We're putting this guy here. There you go. Actually, let's put just that. Well, what? Yeah, okay, like that, and then that. So he goes up to the palace. He goes down to that. This guy deals with these things. This guy deals with this. These guys will buy our sculpture for huge amounts of money. They will sell us bonus fleece. Okay, so wine. We buy the wine off of Ellis. So the sculpture money will cover the purchases of wine. We no longer need to buy wheat. We no longer need to buy wheat. Because all the fish are being fished. I really want to see some fish up, getting gathered right there. And I think we will indeed. In fact, you know what would also be really cool? Along this traders road here. Even more fishing. And look, I want to do the fishing here because I just spent 2 goddamn episodes getting measly amounts of urchins trying to rebuild the goddamn things. I'm going to enjoy myself now. I'm going to have all the goddamn fish. Yum, 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 yum. There we go. And then maybe a maintenance post there. With a roadblock. There. Okay. Woo! Now, 200 workers needed. 60 people want to come to the city. Have we expanded too much with the food? I don't think so. I don't think so at all. Because the truth is, there's a lot of mouths to feed. What does it say here? Current food production and importation can support 1,600 people, but that might be because these boats haven't been built yet. Okay, we'll continue buying the wheat just for now. I mean, look at this. Look, there's loads of wheat there. They can get it, can't they? There is a path. This granary is getting all the wheat there. Oh no, it's only accepting. Get the stuff. Send some workers out to go grab more, please. We should see the sculpture is moving down. What we will do now, though, is we will swap. So this sculpture is no longer set to get. It shouldn't be in the first place. Okay, good. So we will swap this sculpture. We'll leave one sculpture studio there. But the others... Oh, those are just artisan guilds. Oh, yeah, we only had one anyway. Oh, yeah, we can kill all of these, get all of these workers back. Excellent. Nah, that's where most of our workers are.
And I will command my dragon to attack your
Excellent
enemies.
citywide health. Yeah, we're getting the wine. Right, so now we'll do armories. And we're still making some sculpture in this little industrial district. But these armories are important because we do need that for our elite houses. Technically. I mean, technically we don't. What we really need it for is the triremes, actually. So we can buy bronze again. So let's start buying bronze. So all of that marble getting sold, the wine coming in. This is probably the most elaborate economy we've had so far. Oh my god, the Cyclops is here. Oh no. Oh, that is the worst place for the Cyclops to spawn. That is awful. Oh wait, but we have Apollo who's just going to kill it straight away. We're not going to see Odysseus. What a cruel twist of fate here. We're not going to see Odysseus. So, oh great potato fist, the Cyclops, that one-eyed beast, has set foot on our soil. What will become of our fair city? So this is our first time ever seeing the Cyclops. Hermes is attacking Ellis. So here's the Cyclops. This guy's rare. You don't see him much, and we're indeed on this Let's Play, we're barely going to see him. So really look at that, guys. Really enjoy that, because you're not going to see much of him. He's surrounded in green. He looks like an ugly naked man.
Smash, smash, smash!
And there, look, with his big grumpy face, which we've seen in concept art lots. I think every time I boot the game, I see that face. Information about the Cyclops. He's the first one on the list here. The hulking one-eyed Cyclops uses a club as a weapon against his enemies, and he can also throw fireballs. If he is not working independently, his master is Zeus. Wow, Zeus leads the Cyclops. I might have read that in episode 1. Odysseus has the best chance of defeating the Cyclops, or just get a god to do it, Apollo. So here's Apollo. So there's some Cyclops animations for you. Apollo's so fast, by the way. He just teleported there instantly. This is big Apollo value. Apollo is like the secret way of beating this mission. Boom, down he goes. Oh. And that collapsed. Oh, I knew that fucking thing was going to... Wait, hold on. I didn't know that was going to collapse. Oh, it only collapsed because we never replaced the maintenance post. In fact, this is right where the Cyclops died. Jesus. Right, we may be about to lose all that wheat because... Yeah. Alright, we lost all of those. The Cyclops is slain. Huzzah! These were all urchins. So let's put those back. Very important. Oh, and there could be one there as well. Oh, my lord, that's so good. And there couldn't be any there. Okay, that's good. City needs more workers. Well, it shouldn't need many. 177 workers needed. Have I really expanded that much? Because the thing is, right, like... I don't think we can squeeze many more houses into this. I mean, we have expanded a lot. I mean, look at this. This is kind of nuts, actually. So we're selling sculpture there. We have a whole pier employed just to sell the odd sculpture. In fact, once that sculpture's loaded up on that, I think we're going to get rid of that pier once we've sold it. Here's some coming now. Oh, are they going to land with nothing to do yet? Oh, look at all the boats coming through. This is a great little, like, dock town. You know what, guys? I'll give you a little thing. Most people, when they come here, impression suggested as well, screenshots I've seen online, they just build their housing block right here up at the entrance where I put the shanty town. I really didn't want to do that. That's why my first attempt, I built it in the middle, which is where we've ended up being successful, but I failed the first time. Then the second time I did the weird loop around this, like, inner lake and hoping to get these urchins, but Scylla was super mad about it. And we will still use this, but just for elite houses. I'd love to use this here. What on earth would we put up there? Can the Heroes Hall go up there? Earthquake. The earth is shaking in fury, tearing the land asunder. Uh-oh, this doesn't look good. Oh... Okay, so I must be honest, I knew about this as well. In all the screenshots of people's towns, there's an earthquake here. And nobody has any marble masonry going on up here because there's an earthquake. Yeah, oh dear. So I did know about this, and I never wanted to just cheese it. And look, we're going to get punished sometimes. We didn't know about the earthquake, so we get ruined. Now, what do we do about this? Well... let's delete everything. It's kind of amazing, isn't it? Because it's like, how do you get back up to the quarry? But remember what we learned before? Well, that was about cooled lava, wasn't it? Actually, what do we do? I guess the guys themselves, the miners, will just walk over there. I guess we're just not allowed to put buildings on there. And this is why, as well, I think it would be so cool if we could build around on the top up here. Because what if you put the masonry sheds there and they move around? But I don't think that's realistic. Okay, so we're going to have to scale back the marble now. Thankfully, I had no idea when that earthquake was going to attack us. But thankfully, we appear to have sorted everything out. So a bunch of people died. That was a terrible tragedy. Can't... oh, wait, hold on. Can we shift that one back? We're in debt for the first time here. What? Like, when I said this is a hard mode mission, I really meant... Look at how hard this is! Nah, that still won't work. So whatever, we'll give him a T, and hopefully he actually follows some logic or some niceness and actually uses it well. We could also shift this in a little bit here. We could say masonry shop there, there, and then maintenance, I don't know, on the other side of the road maybe? The other side of the water crossing? Really, that should be the masonry shop there. Can we build one? Okay, there you go. That's probably enough. So let's see. Do they actually get out there? I hope they can. Oh, look. The stonecutters are eager to start chiseling marble. But either they can't get to the quarry or there's no marble to be quarried. So what? You're just going to... This isn't right. There has to be a way to get across that. Oh, they're going. No, they're not going. They're like despawning when they hit the thing. Can I draw path over it? Oh, that's how we do it. We draw path over it. There we go. All right, now there's a way for them to go. All right, go on. Off you go, guys. Yeah, I was going to try and patch it all up and keep the buildings there. Thank you, Sparta. Thank you, because we did go into debt a little bit there. I'll tell you why. It's probably because we bought way too much bronze. Or the wine, maybe. Because we're doing so much with our economy here. I say we bought too much bronze, but there's not actually any in the bay. All right, there you go. So our marble guys can go out again. This is a mess in terms of maintenance. But look, this guy's helping out as well here, this other guy. If we roadblock here, he will help out very regularly as well. So actually, I think that's okay. All right, they're mining. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that earthquake. Yeah. So if you build there, you get screwed. So most people who have like screenshots of this town, they've built all on this side. Ah, look, fish. Ah, and you can't deposit it. Ah, look at this. A whole town vying for that one granary. Okay, so we can definitely stop buying the wheat now. They're not even trading with us right now. Sparta wants wood. Yeah, you can have it. Just every time they ask for wood, just give it to them. And we'll continue chopping stuff down. Now, this is not right. Except, can you remove that, please? Whoa, I was clicking the one above it, but fine. And remove that. Okay. And, you know, you might not have a bay for it just yet, but we'll resolve that later.
Me, and I will command my dragon to attack your enemies.
So good. So we have enough food without even buying wheat now for 3,000 people. Excellent. So all we have to do is buy a bit of bronze, turn it into armor for the triremes to attack our enemy Delos and win. I mean, look, we basically have done a colony there. That's a mission over. But this is like there's even more. There's other stuff now. So Ares moving down there. Now, if we pray to this guy, the mysterious and enigmatic oracle has nothing to predict this time. If Apollo answers your prayers, he will remove all illness from the city.
Your people's illnesses rend my heart. I shall go forth and heal them.
Wow, that voice. They rend my heart. I shall go forth and heal them. Well, he has ignored my plea. He cured my citizens not too long ago. You can't always expect him to solve your health crises. I feel like famines and plague outbreaks and stuff was going to be more of like an event kind of mechanic or something, like tidal waves and things. And it's not. Like, this mechanic doesn't do anything. What illnesses? Like, I can definitely imagine plague strike. Suddenly there's plague and the infirmary can't help or something, or it can only help so much. Maybe you build housing blocks with 2 infirmaries just to get that extra bit. Oh, look, we can get some more people there. They have devolved because they are not happy with the neighborhood's appeal. Well, let's do our trick first. Infirmaries. Remove it and place it back down. Now, if he devolves again, we'll deal with it in some other way. Okay, so the marble's coming in. Whoa, okay, let's get moving here. So these guys are now making armor. This bay... Well, the thing is, I need a bit of money before we do the elite housing. So we could sell the armor straight away. Let's just start selling it. Well, I only need that to make a couple of triremes. But we're gonna need elite. We're gonna need armor for the people as well. The triremes aren't enough. We need forces. Okay. So super speed time. Let's see this stabilize. Okay, 30 workers needed. Oh, Ellis has decided to become my vassal. And they're giving me tributes of wine. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Hold on. Alright, so 135 workers needed. Let's get on the elite housing. Right, I'm going to break the road. I'm going to break these trees. Oh, now this is weird for me, because this is where I was building before. So, we will have a Grand Agora. It's totally different this time. We will have a Grand Agora here. with a bend. And a roadblock. One over from the bend. Like that. Which allows me to put maintenance and tax right there. Look at how good that is. Now, the road is going to come up. It's going to curve a bit because we don't want to be near those rocks. It's going to come up here. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Delete. And then we will say Boulevard. This is some of the quickest elite housing you're ever going to see made here in this series. We'll Boulevard as much as we can. And Avenue the rest. This is why you kind of don't want to kink, because it makes it a bit weird. But they can walk around. And so now, see, look, they're already placing down because he's got a corner of the stuff. But he's not happy just yet. Well, that's fine. You can have Corinthian column up the back. And you can have... Ugh. Really? You can have park behind the column, because I don't want to spend the money now, because we are going into debt here. It's like the marsh is just like unappealing. It's like nobody wants to live near a marsh. I kind of understand it, you know. So anyway, I'm doing all of this, but the reality is what I actually want is down here, our storage bays. So if we're accepting wine at this point already, we'll have a wine bay. We'll just do 2 bays for this elite housing. Just the 2. Okay, so they all have 8 a pop. They need their own, you know, distribution district maintenance man, so that's fine. Now, over here, what I want to do is stop buying wine, because we're getting it as tribute now, so we don't need to do that anymore. But this wine will now shift over. So all we're doing is selling them our marble at this point. Here, all we're doing is selling them our marble. Here, all we're doing is selling our sculpture, which I don't know how much we'll have anymore because there's only so much bronze. But we are still consistently buying bronze. And they'll sell us quite a lot every year, so that's fine. Right. So, with all of that said and done, we do have a bit of a worker shortage. We can up the wage rate as long as money is okay. So let's up the wages so that more people go to work. And let's up the taxes. High wages, high taxes. So we earn a bit more money off of them to offset the fact that we're paying them a bit more. But nonetheless, a higher proportion of people ultimately are working. Let's do that to very high wage rate. So you go. You guys get paid really well. Now, yeah, so they'll be able to run up here. So these elite houses will get what they want. They'll have all the armor and stuff there. They need a granary as well. Always seem to forget the granary on my initial placement of things. There you go, a nice beach granary there. And you can just get whatever you want, since we have plenty of food. Now, people will actually come to move into these houses. They do represent workforce for us, so we do actually expand our population a bit, I think. I don't know 100%, actually. They might only be soldiers. Soldiers and people that you can tax for a lot of money. I don't know. Everyone is fully evolved here, right? Yes, they... Oh, no, you're still not evolved. Okay, you devolved because the infirmary trick didn't fully work. Okay, so he won't be conned.
Choose me, and you'll never have to fear fire.
So what I'll do... Oh, we could get rid of the nice parkland. I don't really want to get rid of the nice parkland. But I also don't want to break this wall of columns. And I also don't want to break my rule of having a bench there. So we got to do something. There's a bench in front. I think this will have to become a gazebo. I think as a gazebo, it has higher appeal. It might have the same appeal, but it's cheaper than doing 2 park, 2 column. Let's see if he evolves from the gazebo there. He might not. Well, since we've broken the column now, we can do 2 park, 2 benches. 1, 2. I'm sure he'll be happy with that. Well, actually, I'm not sure. Oh. Yeah, there's a weird thing happening with the town. Where, look, there's just a couple of seconds where the gym guys aren't at the gym. So you know what? If we shorten the road, we actually help with that situation. So I'm sure the maintenance will be fine. But for those couple of seconds it's not there, so everybody devolves. There you go, he's fully evolved now. Excellent. It's a bit uneven back there, but hey, what are you going to do? Okay, so that's a couple more jobs filled. 85 workers needed. But that's because we just had this horrible pulse of emigration, I think. And also, food supports 3,000 people. So we could free up some jobs by taking out some of these fisheries. And put marble works back in, possibly. That sculpture will get sold. We are selling sculpture regularly enough that I'm happy to keep that going. No random unnecessary employment here, right? Well, does the Heroes Hall break? We might not need this maintenance post. I don't know whether these guys need maintenance. Let's have a look. See hazards. It says no risk. But that's how it always looks. I don't think that they break, guys. I don't think you need maintenance up on this stuff. So let's free up those jobs. I mean, it's not many jobs for a maintenance post, so it doesn't really matter that much. We're still pressing the maximum amount of olives we can. We are selling those, right? And we do have piers established everywhere we possibly can. Ellis is not trading again. Oh, so close to noticing. Ellis, what do you want? Because you were really useful. You're paying tribute. It's because of Hermes, isn't it? It's not because you're mad at me. It's because of Hermes. They produce wine, which will be good for our Heroes Hall. Okay, yeah, they're beginning to get fish in there. Now these guys need the cult, because what's going on? Sorry, I haven't really even articulated it. We need these last couple of workers because, well, they might come in. It says 160 people coming in. 36 workers needed because we've got to give the culture to these guys, and with their culture in place, they'll have everything they need. So, and we're maxed out in debt right now. So we really need to solve that problem. Probably stop with the marble for the bronze purchases. Let's speed this along. Isthmian Games. Getting money back, getting money back. Sparta loves us. Thank you, Sparta. Getting money back. I'm not still buying wine, am I? I shouldn't be buying anything, really. Money is a bit weird, isn't it? Employees needed. Good.
And I will command my dragon to attack your enemies.
Alright, we got a couple of unemployed. We've got money. Tribute of wine. Olympia's tribute we can't do. The wine tribute we can't really do. We can actually start selling wine at this point. Just to get us even more in the green. We could sell the tributes that we're getting. We need how many for Odysseus? 16 amphorae. We have 25 in storage, so we can sell some. Okay, so then, yeah, so this last little bit of our labour force, these 35 unemployed people, and the money that we've just earned, we will put down a gym. No, not in the middle like that. Don't be ridiculous. So the stadium will send someone out to that gym at some point. Didn't we find a way to do this before where we had like... Oh, we can't build there, unfortunately. Well, we had 3. So they will have a gym. They will have a college that will go down to the podium somewhere, and they will have a drama school because the theatre's too big, and the theatre will be down in our entertainment district over here. I don't know. I guess it won't in the end. Oh, wasn't there a little area we wanted to use, like this foot area? Here we go. So there can be a theatre here. The Marshland Theatre. There we go. Break the trees. Build a circle around it, like so. Connect it via the road. Do that. And then give it some Doric columns to protect it from the unsightly marshlands. nearby. Ooh, build me a pyre to roast my friends upon. Okay. I have come down! That's usually the best one. From Mount Olympus! The rocks sort of ruin it a little bit, but not really, you know. Okay, so they will have all the culture that they need. Because the gym will send out competitors to the stadium. The stadium won't send competitors to the gym. The gym will send competitors out to the stadium. Build this home in a high appeal area. Okay, let's give you your back door of gazebos. Most expensive 2x2 that I can afford. There you go. And then I will give you some ionic column, which matches the colours fairly well there. And now you will live there. Oh, well, that doesn't really matter, that gap. We could have a gap there if we like. Because no one else is going to fit in up there anyway. So we could have 2 gaps in theory, but I don't want to turf these guys out because it's costing us olive oil and stuff whenever we place them in. So then on this side we can say ionic column up there. Ionic column along, well, actually, gazebos, right? Gazebos should be along the back. Gazebo, gazebo, gazebo. And you can live in that bit. You can live in that bit. And you can live in that bit. Oh, and you will let me place you as well. Awesome. Okay, and then I don't know. This is a weird looking, funny looking setup, but you know. And if we delete that tiny bit there. Don't be too mad, don't be too mad. It's still beautiful. See? Look, it's still beautiful. But I'll give him that there for his housing plot. And we'll give him a housing plot there. Okay. And we will say a flower garden, a gazebo, parks, ionic column. Money is getting low. There we go. And some ionic column out there, or a single column thing in the back. Now, in this marsh, it would be awesome as well. But I think we've got enough. This is going to produce enough soldiers to do what we want to do. I mean, more of them means more tax, though. It means more income to actually place these down. If we're going to be distributing all the stuff to them, regardless. So, ionic column out here through the marsh. We can't put it right there in the marsh. We can give you that. Sparta wants our marble. You can have our marble, Sparta. You have helped me plenty. Can I delete that bit of marsh there? No, that's so close to having a house there. That's so close. Should we put some commoners here? There you go. They will thrive. See, here's the thing. I haven't really demonstrated or shown this, but if you ever make an elite housing district, you can just throw some commoners into it. And, wow, if we built that there, what would everyone do? Would they go around the outside? You could throw a common housing into it, and, like, we can't even put path here anymore. So it's not like I can build a road around it. I could shift the gym to here and recreate the road out of the city. You're not going to let me put that... Wait, hold on. The game started with the road there. I'm not allowed to reconnect? Alright, there you go. The road out goes there. And then just to finish the look here. There you go. Oh, what? Oh, we can move up, obviously. Still, though, that's wild. Hold on, if I change my viewport, we're now looking south. Will you let me build now? No. What if we look, like, east? This is a weird way to look at the screen, isn't it? Oh, my God. No, we can't even see it down there this time. All right, well, there you go. So, yeah, these guys will fully evolve once they have... Well, okay, but we need to give them water and stuff. Ugh, I kind of just talked shit there, really, because they will want water and they'll want an infirmary and all that stuff, so whatever. Never mind. I remember doing that, though. I guess when I used to play this, I would give them everything. I'd give them water, I'd give them infirmaries, and then, yeah, for me, it was a case of, oh, just throw any common house you like on there and it'll work. It might be nice to do a mixed thing like that at some point. So time to distribute their goods to them. So they can have food, they can have fleece, they can have oil, the common stuff on that side. I should start mixing these up a bit more. So arms, wine, not horses, because there are no horses here. Actually, there are horses here, so I could have put some stables somewhere, started re-importing the wheat. It's kind of cool. The wheat sustains the people at the start, and then they move over to fish once Scylla is gone, and the wheat is then imported for the horses. But I didn't go that far. Now, arms. So we are making arms, but we currently sell it all. How many more workers do we need now? We are stretched thin here. Employed 1,000 people. 37 workers needed. So we got to stop selling this now. Oh my god, we got to support these triremes soon too. We have food for 3,000 people. So we got slightly too much food now. So we can close down some of the fishing. So what about this fishing here? Oh, I like the look of that one though. Okay, this fishing here will close down. And this fishing, I mean, how many do I want to do here? See, now it just says 2,600. Alright, I'm not going to break any more then. We'll save those jobs. Because I don't know how dodgy this will be. I kind of want the main road into the city to not look like some, you know, stink of fish or whatever as you move on in. But I think it may end up doing so. Okay, and this is cool. I like this, like, mixed selection here. Marble, it looks like we're full up on again. So we probably have too many people working marble, so we can free up some of those jobs. Only the 4 stations for marble now. Oh, did I just delete their maintenance worker? No, I didn't. He's up there. Okay, so this is the first time in this playthrough we've actually been deleting buildings to free up jobs, rather than just tampering with stuff. Oh yeah, I forgot! If we move him, can he live up here? This would be the coolest place for him, wouldn't it? Oh, he can! Oh, that's awesome. Let's put him there. That road won't come out. We can move this and then go around. We can... I'm doing it. It's too cool. I'm doing it. Oh, but we can't build a path out there. Alright, all of this. I'm going to pause for this as well because we're going to de-evolve everyone by doing this. Because they are reliant. Let's rotate it. Is there a space for a path back there? No, but if we did it like that, there would be. Okay. Stadium. Like that. Path. Goes around. This might... Oh, really? Oh, it's still not working. Okay. Well, let's see. Let's see. What we want is we want a water crossing... to that part of the island. So let's build the road along here, which will now mess up this guy's patrol, which will mess up this guy. He can move though. He can go somewhere completely different. That's fine. That guy's been moved a lot. Right, and now we have a road. Not that it matters. This is purely just, I think it looks cool. Look at that. That does look good, doesn't it? And then we can give him a fish pond. No? That was a bit ambitious, wasn't it? A gazebo. And a flower garden. Somebody, some worker we don't know about, you know, because you don't have to micromanage this element, but it does exist. Someone goes and tends to that. They have this beautiful, tranquil place. Look at this. The Heroes' Hall, looking out the entrance of the city, because this is where all the boats sail past, so he looks out over there. How good is that? And now we just need to find a way to place the stadium back down. And hopefully in a way that we can surround it with pillars and things. Okay. Wait, what? You're not placing anywhere? I mean, we could put it over here, to be honest. It would be good for the elites. Shall we move it?
Worship me, and I will command my dragon to attack your enemies.
It would be good for the elites, but would it be good for the regular houses? What if we have it like here? So it's between the two cities. This is two very distant setups, housing blocks versus commoners. Very, very, very distant. So there we go. So we can do that. Surround it with columns again. Accept an entrance. Down here, I guess. And, do you know what, actually, I think would look really good? Let's do this. Let's build this road along here. And then Doric columns up there. Nice. With maintenance officer here. No, not there. Because we've broken the road. Here. Let's put him here, actually. This is good. And then we can say roadblock there. Roadblock there. So he has no choice but to go in along the flank. And that looks alright, I guess. I don't know. Now this area is kind of empty. But we have a college. We could put a theatre down there as well. So these guys now... So you see how the lower half are staying evolved? That's because they've been seeing the competitors travel along there. So they've had that extra little bit of culture. The guys on the top haven't been having that. They're reliant purely on the global bonus. So that will have rocked us a bit now. All the buildings are going to be less efficient because we just lost a bunch of workers, but they'll move back in. That's not a problem. So these guys all have everything they need. I'm actually going to break this because it just looks bad to me now. Actually, and in that case, to preserve the efficiency of the row so that our culture walkers don't do anything too weird, we'll break the whole thing. There you go. Okay, so arms, that's it. We just got to import some arms to give to these guys and to give to the triremes. So, I think it's a good idea to actually start making stuff down here, near the olive presses. And the reason for that is because it's closer to where we're ultimately going to want it. Well, in terms of the triremes, I don't know where we're ultimately going to want anything. But yeah, okay, start buying the bronze again. And remove these. None of these guys are doing anything. That is just doing sculpture, so that's fine. And they can grab a little bit of the bronze every now and then. Now, what we could also do is... Alright, so these guys... Well, the guys that give us bronze... That we buy bronze from, sorry. Maybe we can just ask for that. Also, Sparta will just sell us the armor. We don't even have to make it. In fact, Sparta... Can you give me some armor, please? They should like us, because we've been fulfilling a lot of their requests. Now, Sparta also... Well, that's weird. Sparta sells wheat and armor. Appear to Sparta. Yeah, wheat and armor. So we could just buy it. What's better, to buy the bronze and cook it? Buying bronze is expensive, isn't it? Isn't bronze... Let's see, bronze costs 110 to buy. Armor itself is only 200. Do you know what, guys? Let's just buy the armor. Let's not fuck around with all this. Let's not do that. We'll just buy the armor. There's no need to have our own armories. We don't need to do any of that. We're going to buy it and then have them shift it over. The wood for the triremes should be nice. Yeah, they're all finished up. Just wondering what to do, waiting around. In fact, if that's the case, I'll unemploy some of you. Oh, what just happened there? Oh, a tidal wave. Oh, my lord. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. This building, once a fine and beautiful structure, has been reduced to dust. Okay, another little thing that I have been withholding. I did know that tidal waves hit this island. Originally, when I was like, oh, we could put the palace there, I was thinking, well, whatever, we could just replace the palace. So I have read on Reddit, there's this guy who does these amazing screenshots of his cities. And he said he had tried to build a temple up here, but tidal waves was breaking it as they were building it, so he couldn't. So, but I was playing this and I wasn't ever getting tidal waves here, so I thought, you know what, screw it, let's build it. So I did know that the tidal wave was a risk there, I'm afraid. Yeah, I'm not rebuilding that, because I think tidal waves keep coming and keep striking this island the more you play. So yes, we built Apollo, but that is what it looks like when a temple is destroyed. So that island can do nothing now, I'm afraid. It's over. Even the water crossing was destroyed. It's all gone. Apollo is left. But look, Apollo has done his job. He killed the Cyclops and he killed Scylla. We can also still send for this guy. Oh, no, look. Great popularity. 16 amphorae of wine is no longer there. Well, it's because we're selling it, isn't it? I hope we don't get a tidal wave over here. This would be the horrifying situation. Let's buy a little bit of wine. Yeah, buy it and stop selling it. Well, actually, we don't even need to buy it because we're getting tributes. Whatever. Let's, yeah, let's not buy it because... Our Sparta granted us armor. 3. Really? Wow, they're very stingy, aren't they? Maybe this is because of Olympian difficulty. No, let's not buy that wine. Because it's going to put us in debt, like, hardcore. We're getting it as tribute. Corinth attacks Athens. So we have some people. I'm going to say no or postpone. Let's ask for some more wine from Ellis. Ellis. Oh, or order it from them, I guess. Give me some wine, please. There you go. Oh, they gave it to us instantly. Oh, well, no, that was a tribute. Okay, good. Right, so here we go. Heroes all for Odysseus. He's needed to do battle with Scylla. Obviously, Scylla's not here anymore. He was needed to do battle with the Cyclops as well. But we can get his dialogue, at least half of his dialogue. He'll have, like, his combat dialogue as well.
The world-renowned Odysseus, King of Ithaca, is here.
I'll battle any of your nemesis. If you have no nemesis for me to fight, then I'll simply enjoy your hospitality. Thank you. So where are you? Where did you enter from? Oh, there you go. There he is.
Penelope will have to wait a long time before she sees me again. This city is so great.
That face there. Wow. Okay, cool. So, armor should be moving along. Yeah, they've got a little bit. That's why they've evolved a little bit. How did the theatre close? It has no employees. 400 employees needed? Clearly the housing just broke. Oh my god, why did it break? Fleece. We ran out of fleece. Oh my god, we ran out of fleece. There is nothing for this now except to play this through and hope to God we've got no money to buy anymore. Oh my god, we might have just failed! We forgot to keep buying fleece! Oh no! Okay, Corinth. Please, God, may I have some fleece. Alright, I'm gonna save. This is the biggest crisis yet. Alright, let's see. Fleece. Ellis grants wine. Yeah, we are now back to primitive people. A gift of wheat, thank you. I don't need that, though. I need fleece. Hermes assaults Ellis. 11 skeins of fleece, thank you. Okay, distribute that to my guys. Okay, we're re-evolving. We're moving back. We de-evolved again. It looks like they're never getting their culture anymore. And I think that's because the stadium's moved or something. I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe we just need to wait for a minute here. Is the stadium not being populated right now? Oh, it's not. That's probably it, actually.
The god of war. Worship me, and my soldiers will defend you.
Okay, so let's have a close gymnasium so that it always has people. Oh god, but we're out of money. Sparta requisitions wood. You can have it. We're in debt again. Now, okay, we got to figure this out. Why are we in debt? We're in debt because we're buying armor. That's the only thing we're buying. We're exporting marble, but they're not trading. We're selling sculpture, but we're not getting much. Here we're buying olives. Well, we're buying olive oil. Wow, since when were we buying olive oil? Oh, earlier that was... Oh, I think I thought I was selling this whole time. I thought we were selling the olive oil. There it is. Now you watch how my money rockets up as soon as we stop buying this unnecessary stuff and start selling instead. Hermes leaves Ellis. All right. Yeah, they have no culture. Okay, because culture is blown up here. So, let's very high the culture. Get them evolved. Drop the culture back down to moderate. Move this along. Tribute paid. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now people need to move in. 200 workers needed. Okay, money coming in. We're buying fleece. Do not stop buying that fleece now. Okay, because we got to keep that going. All right, resolved sort of, except our marble. I don't think we're selling marble fast enough anymore. Well, look, this storage bay, you can empty it out, and we can unemploy those people. But they're moving as quick as they can. You can see them zipping up and down, grabbing as much as they can. I really thought we were selling olive oil. Is olive oil not available for selling? I was sure we were selling it. Yeah, it says available for import or export. Who can we export the olive oil to? Here, Corinth. That is the big problem. Really, I was surprised to see our money wasn't going up anymore. Oh, okay. You broke. That's interesting. That's fine though, because
Word is that there are a new city, a new home, and maybe a new job.
Oh.
Fortune is smiling upon me.
Oh, we haven't heard them talking about that for a while, have we? Okay, and then a college, not a podium, a college. Here.
Worship me.
Festus greets us. Where's the fire? Okay, the fire's been put out apparently because I can't click it. It's not doing anything. Alright, with the olive oil sales... There, that means this industry is actually working now. There we go. Now we're getting the money. Now, okay, there you have it. Now we can buy the armor. Well, we were already buying it. So we're just shifting the armor over to our elites now. Okay, there we have it. And 157 unemployed people. Not another tidal wave, no! Okay, that's alright. That was just that. Which, I say that's just that. But we're about to build triremes, and they just removed my entire store of triremes. Okay, of wood, sorry. Wood for the triremes. So we will connect you there. Timber mill, storehouse, maintenance. Now, triremes. So the last thing for us to do is to build a navy. 2 triremes. I don't want to do it on Tidal Wave Isle, I'll tell you that. We can do one here. And one here. And that's all it is. It's just the 2 triremes. And there's space for them perfectly. This maintenance man could do the job as well, actually. So let's stop crawling along these coastlines like this. Okay. So we will roadblock this. Oh, this is cool, actually. Look.
City is all right, but there is no place like Ithaca.
This is cool. So because we put him in this weird spot, I was thinking, well, that's just for the visuals. No, there's no mechanics ever going to happen there. But no, actually, that means he's roaming around here, and actually kind of near the palace as well. This is like a really luxurious, weird little area of the town. You know, very quiet, but some important stuff going on. Very secluded palace, very secluded heroes hall. And, well, triremes now. So, these guys, you are going to get wood. You are going to get armor. 16 of each. And they will build. I mean, it's as simple as that. There's 200 unemployed people. These are going to employ all of them. And we're importing the armor. We're importing the wood. Sorry, we're chopping down the wood. So let's speed it up. And if we just watch here, we'll see the trade ships go.
Worship me, and my soldiers will defend you.
Get a couple of tributes. That's good now as well, because we can actually accept the olives since we're selling. Okay, yeah, they fully evolved. It's all good. It's all good. So a little hiccup at the end there because of the stupid olive oil thing. I'm sure I would have edited something about that. But here you go. See, look, they're slowly moving the wood. They're slowly moving the marble. There's another... Oh, a fire at the pier here. Interesting. Why, though? Because... You have... Oh. It's because this maintenance officer is now doing the wrong thing. That might all burn down. And that's our fleece supply. Oh, no, there you go. Somebody else got it. Thank you. In fact, who did get it? This maintenance guy over here ran all the way around the island to grab that. Corinth attacks Athens. No, I'm not doing this. I'm sorry. I like Athens a lot. I don't want to go to war with them. We're going to have to. Wait, the Tyrrhene wharfs are breaking. What is going on? After they just collected all that wood. Okay, hold on. I like how there are horse ranches here. Like hell, I'm going to be doing that here as well. I mean, you could do a full city here. This is the thing. You could do a full city. Sparta needs marble.
I am the god of war.
By the way, look at how we got the max popularity here.
And my soldiers will defend you.
For what? What did we do? We got 9 elite houses down. That's fine, and we didn't cheese it. But, you know, we're actually... Oh, maybe it's because we're paying very high wages, and that's it. We tax them high. As long as I guess the wages are 1 click higher than the taxes, people are alright with it. Okay, so even more very slow movement of wood. But there you go, they're finally building the boat. And the boat's being maintained. No, it's not being maintained. Dude, fix it. Oh, yeah, it is. There you go. 1 trireme. 2 triremes. So all we need to do now is rule Delos, who haven't really done anything to me, but we are playing Warmongers. Now, I've got to do this as well. I want to see these guys patrolling. There we go. I've wanted to see this for so long. Oh, no, whoops.
And my soldiers will defend you.
Yeah, patrol, please. Just patrol. Just sail around. Oh, it's so good. Mind you. Oh, let's spin the view. We haven't actually spun the view and looked out. Here we go. This is the south face of the town. So they're patrolling and having fun, skiing along the back. Oh, look at all these waters being fished, the urchins being gathered. Everything is done. Oh. We lost Apollo, but Apollo did what we needed him to do in the meantime. Our military's not bad as well. Look at that. You know what we've barely touched here? Monuments. So there you have it, guys. That's basic. That's it done, right? We go to Delos. See, I didn't even know their name. We go to Delos with our army. We invade them with everything we have. We're having Sparta help us. We're having Odysseus, the hero, help us. We're sending them out on the triremes. And I'm pretty sure we'll be fine. So there you go. Off they go there. I think they're leaving through the front of the city. That's cool. And the triremes are leaving. I don't know where they patrolled off to. What a town. I mean, this was a real boss here. So my timestamp says I've been going for 2 hours, 30 minutes. But I think there was like a 20-minute preamble where we were dealing with that other stuff. So this is by far the longest episode. Ithaca, everybody. Completely crazy. And yeah, it's so unfortunate, this island, but we can't build on it. We've had just about everything under the sun thrown at us here. The only thing we dealt with really well was the Cyclops. Here you go, look, and those fish being dealt with there. Oh, Sparta wants wood. Well, it doesn't matter what Sparta thinks now, since we'll be going back to play as them in just a moment. Let's see. I'm just waiting for it to say our attackers were crushed. We're either going to get victory screen or... Yeah, they were crushed. Timocrion has thwarted our goal of crushing them under our sandal. Have they? Well, look, we're back up to 20,000 drachma. This whole time, the only problem we have... Genuinely, there's probably about...
The famed Apollo, and the future will become as clear.
There's probably about 30 minutes of this episode of struggles there. Money struggles. Because I was buying olive oil instead of selling it. Oh. Yeah, you still want that word. Yeah. Okay, our defeated warriors return. Well, let's try again. Delos. They have only 1 shield now. We still have a lot of stuff. Sparta, fight with us again. Dispatch, go. Sparta's probably going to get angry with us again, but hey, it doesn't matter if we're about to finish. I love the minimap right here. Look at this. And this little visual here of the bay. Delos launches an invasion. Sparta thinks less of us. It would be interesting to see us defend this place. In 1 month, they will arrive. Tribute, thank you.
Worship me,
Apollo.
the famed Apollo, and the future will become as clear as day.
So all my troops are abroad, though. I would actually fight to defend this, because I think that'd be really interesting, but all my troops are abroad. We would only have rabble, and I don't want to risk losing this at the very end. Invaders paid off. Yeah, what about my invasion of them? Sparta becomes resentful. Well, hold on, Sparta. I don't know how long I'm going to be sitting here doing this, so hold on. Marble. Oh, we don't even have much marble to give them anymore. Do we have any? We don't have any bronze for them either. Fish plundered from Delos. Hold on, I didn't want to plunder. No, I didn't want to plunder Delos. I wanted to destroy Delos. Oh, you fool. All right, Ellis, you come with me because Sparta won't anymore because they're annoyed. Oh, you idiot. Yeah, we plunder a bunch of fish. Now that we have all the fish in the world, now we plunder it. Corinth attacks. No, I'm not going to do that. Delos becomes hostile. Yeah, they were already hostile. Let's destroy Delos. There we go. I can tell from the lag.
Hermes predictably went back to his mother Maya and bawled his eyes out. What a sissy. Anyway, he couldn't cry and bother Ellis at the same time, so Ellis is now free from Hermes. In their gratitude, the city has become our subject. Ithaca, once dominated by a pair of monsters, is now dominated by the Spartan fleet. Our new fleet performed very well at Delos, and the city is now under our rule. Soon Athens and the rest of its allies will fall to us one by one, like olives falling off a tree.
Oh, wow. Congratulations to you, dear viewer, for making it through nearly 3 hours of this. What an episode. That's Ithaca. Now, I recommend you go watch a speedrun where somebody beats it in 10 minutes. I don't know. I think we did a really good way of doing this as well, going the Apollo route. Again, if you cheese the elite houses for Odysseus, it's pretty quick. But then you need the forces for the assaults. But then, I don't know, maybe Sparta can do it for you. They do have Ares on this side. Oh, hi. Yeah, black and white WP here again, because this episode's not long enough, right? I'm editing this in from, like, several episodes down the line. Guys, so that's Ithaca we've just seen. Ithaca, so long. Would you believe that there is a sequel to this? This is not the last you have seen of this town. The sequel thing is amazingly cool. Remember me ranting about this? Because, like, a bit down the line, all will become clear and all will make sense. But we're an adventure or so away. Wow. I love what they do here. Not the end of Ithaca, but it is for now. Well, there you go, guys. That's a monster episode. Thanks very much for watching. An introduction to a couple of new things for the game. I will see you next time for the final part of the Peloponnesian War. All hell breaks loose between Sparta and Athens, and we must lead Sparta to victory. Sparta is a very cool town, and we're in a good position, though, so I'm looking forward to going back there and seeing how we can do. So thank you, guys. With that done, we'll be on to the final adventure of the whole Let's Play. So thank you all. You're a real trooper for making it the whole way. See you soon. Yeah, in commemoration of this ridiculously long video, in respect for this ridiculously long video, I won't have a super long bonus section. Here, we'll do Apollo today. Apollo, I only have 2 lines for you. Now, technically, he has a bunch more. In the expansion, he's kind of a funny one because he's about culture. Well, in the expansion, that becomes science. So they shot a bunch of new lines for him, referring to science instead. But here's just the Greek stuff.
Be well, fair mortals, you're not ready for the underworld yet. Away, leave this city be.